Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ay! A hopeless romantic all my life, surrounded by couples all the time. I guess I should take it as a sign. I'm feeling lonely, and I need to find a love that can hold me. And now I'm crying in my room. Okay. So skeptical of love. Oh. Still I want it more. Feb 10, 1:06 p.m. District Court, Court number 7. Help me. Mother, help me. Now then, let's continue where we left off, shall we? Well, witness? Yes, how can I help you? Oh yeah, she became Dahlia Hawthorne. Mr. Judge? Well, it seems that if we're to learn the truth, we'll need to hear your testimony. I have no problem with that, but when you've seen what I have, sometimes the truth is better left unknown. In any case, let's hear your testimony. Tell us about the plan that was carried out that night. Okay, let's see. The plan. Dun 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 dun. The whole plan began with my death. A stupid plan hatched by Morgan Fay to install her own daughter as the next master. But for it to work, Maya Fay would first have to die. The idea was for me to kill Maya and then have the blame pinned on Iris. The plan went wrong, but it seems to have succeeded anyway. Huh? So that means you really are? Wait a minute. Wait a gosh darn second. Did you just say the plan was to kill Maya Fay? Yes, you have a problem with that? Don't give us that nonsense. There's no way that... Huh? Watch yourself, right? If you've got a problem, solve it during cross-examination. That's one of my rules. That's one of my rules instead. To kill Maya, could it be true? Huh? What do you mean? Why is it so surprising? Why is it so surprising? I only have 2 HP? What the frick? The whole plan began with my death. A stupid plan hatched by Morgan Fay. Okay, let's go. You were executed last month, correct? Yes, I was hanged. It wasn't exactly pleasant. How did you manage to discuss the plan? When did you talk to Morgan Fay? Last year, she was transferred to the same detention center as me. Since I was on death row and she was my mother, it was actually pretty easy to meet with her. I see, so that's when you discussed the plan? Huh, are you crazy? At first, that woman was planning to kill me as well. Huh? Even though I'm her own daughter, what? All to make Pearl Fay the master of Kurain? She's a cold, twisted woman. She thought she could finally regain her lost honor. The honor she lost when her younger sister Misty took her place as the master. Ever since that day, she's been working on this plan. A plan, huh? Okay. You're talking about Pearl Fay, is that correct? Oh yeah. Though at first she had high hopes for the two of us, you and your twin sister Iris. That's correct. Fortunately, neither of us had much spiritual power. That's why we were abandoned by her, along with our father. The only person I ever really cared about in life was myself. My sister was a nuisance, so I convinced my father to leave her at the old temple. You mean Iris? Yes, my father remarried a woman who also had a daughter. The less children you have, the more money there is to go around, right? And on top of that, my father had absolutely no interest in children in general. No. How horrible. The really horrible one is that woman, that bitter, vengeful woman, okay? Her stubbornness that gave birth to that child, Pearl Fay. Who was the dad? She was born with an abundance of spiritual power, unfortunately for her. Morgan Fay heaped all of her broken hopes and dreams onto that poor child's back. All because of her pathetic dreams of having her bloodline become the main family. But for it to work, Maya Fay would first have to die. I don't have anything on this. Maya would have to die, but why? For our bloodline to succeed as the main family, thus making Pearl the new master, the remaining descendants of the current master had to be taken care of. But Pearls would never agree to a plan like that. She adores Maya. How sad, you still don't get it, do you? What Pearl wanted had nothing to do with it. Morgan didn't care one bit about Pearl. Well, yeah, obviously. So why are you so surprised, Phoenix? I don't get it. That's ridiculous. She was willing to sacrifice anything and anyone to achieve her goal, the life of her daughter and naturally the life of Maya Fay as well. How could anyone do that? What? They're just evil! Huh? You were gonna kill Maya? Pearl didn't need to know about it. All she had to do was follow the instructions in the letter and channel me. Then I would have simply used her body and finished the job. In any case, I'm already dead and there's nothing any of you can do to me. Grr, so the plan was to blame the crime on me, our younger twin, and Sister Iris of Hazakura Temple. She and I look absolutely identical. No one can tell us apart. If someone were to witness me killing Maya, naturally they would think it was Iris that had done it. Yeah, because you're in her body, duh! And the witness in this case was the head nun, Sister Bikini. I never would have guessed she was going to return to Hazakura Temple that night. But she wound up seeing Iris' crime anyway. Why did you want to pin the murder on Iris in the first place? She's your twin sister, isn't she? Twin sister? Don't make me laugh. What? She's nothing but a backstabber. I couldn't care less about her. Backstabber? You just don't understand. You never will. What? Just speak! The plan... Okay, here. This is where it starts. You think the plan was a success? You heard me. Just as that woman had hoped, Maya Fei... Oh no. Now the title of the master will pass on to Pearl Fei. That's absurd. Maya is just... She's just trapped inside the sacred cavern. OMG. Really? You're as foolishly optimistic as ever, aren't you? My darling Feeny. Oh my gosh, that was the nickname! Which trial? The last one. It's Salt. Hello. This is the last trial of the series. Do you want to know the truth? Ever since we met, I've despised you. Your sniveling naivety and your pathetic faith in other people. Oh, sheesh. I just want to know one thing. What did you personally think of Morgan Fei's plan? So what? She's a killer! I told you already, didn't I? It was a stupid plan. It had no point, no value other than fulfilling her own greedy desires. Yes, it was certainly nothing to be proud of. If that's how you feel, why did you help her carry it out? Why would you do it? Why would you kill Maya? Is she dead? She's alive! You may not understand it, being the kind and gentle soul that you are. You may not be able to appreciate why someone like me would help a woman like that. So tell me why. Tell me why. Ain't nothing. I'm not like that woman. I only act in my own self-interest. So is there money involved? The reason I helped her was for myself. For my own personal satisfaction. What? What did you say? Huh? So this woman, Dahlia Hawthorne, she had her own reason for wanting Maya dead? What? Revenge? Do you understand why I would kill Maya Fei now? What my goal? No! Explain! Obviously, it's because you were helping Morgan Fei. Helping? Don't make me laugh. From the day I was born to the day I died, I never helped anyone. I lived for myself and in the end, I died for myself. I thought that was obvious. No? But she wasn't actually cooperating with Morgan. She was just using Morgan and her plan so she could accomplish her own goal. What, revenge? All I wanted to do was kill Maya Fei. That was the only way I could think of. See, I knew it. But revenge for what? Looks like I have no choice but to present. What? I don't know! Huh? Wait! I don't know! What evidence? Is it this one? That piece of evidence! So which one nga, Phoenix? Which one? Frick, I don't even remember what evidence I have. Sige, let's present. This one. Jajang! Present this. Enter. Oh, cult. Hindi. No, it's not this one. Show us as a crit. No, it's not this one. Misty face, blah, and is gravy. What's the revenge? What's the revenge? Phoenix, give me a hint. Has the victim's blood, suspects whenever it's not the word or weapon. Has a sword hidden inside. Stab in the back. No. 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 Crystal sphere. Green's Master Tasman. Bakit's this one? Maybe it's this one. Be careful. Once night falls, should be there. As soon as you hear the lights, leave everything up to her. Her name is blank. She is R blank. The whole. Here's a picture of her. Here. Use and you channel her. I know you can do it. Okay, it must be here. Once this is, burn the. Don't tell anyone about this letter. Gravely roast the master in the fires of Hades and bring our vengeance to fruition. Yeah, what What's the vengeance? Taking the morning. No. A lantern. No! Okay, wait. Let's check. Maya's older sister. Is it revenge for this? Because Mia? Maybe it's Mia, no? Shrouded in mystery, she seems to know. Oh, yeah, it's this! Because she convicted her. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Wait. I'm on 1 HP. I'm so sure it's this. Bam! Percent! Oh my gosh. The silence of correct answer. Could it be that your actual goal had nothing to do with Maya Fey herself? Easy clap. I'm so good. As I said, none of you have the power to punish me anymore because I'm already dead. Well, I had the same problem, you see. You can't punish the dead and you can't take revenge against them either. You wanted to take revenge on someone? I was sentenced to die because of that woman. Mia Fey. I somehow knew this was it. I'm so smart, bro. I wanted to send her a message. It was at her hands that I suffered my first humiliation. I wanted her to feel the same pain she made me feel. Sadly, when I realized my revenge was impossible, I gave up. The reason it was impossible was it because Mia had already died. Yes, and I realized there's only one way to take revenge against the dead. How do you do that? Even when the body dies, the spirit, the ego, it lives on forever. I want to take away the person that Mia Fey loved most. I want to kill her with my own hands. That would be the one and only way I could take my revenge against Mia Fey. It's the only reason I helped out with the women's plans. But Maya's alive! For that, you would kill Maya? Your goal was no different than that of Morgan Fey. Yeah, who said that she was noble, Phoenix? Nobody claimed that she was noble. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. What a cruel plan. Don't waste your time. I already told you there's nothing you can do to me. Exactly. That night... Oh no. At about 9:30, I materialized into this world. I quickly pinned my hair up and put on a demon warding hood. She's already in New Game Plus? When I was picked up, the staff that was by my side... Then I picked up the staff that was by my side and left Hazakura Temple. So, it was Elise Donim who channeled her after all. Huh? Why? That ridiculous head nun never noticed a thing. Wait, I'm confused. Wait. She left Maya Fey at the inner temple and wobbled back, clutching her poor old back. What did you do then? That kid was easier to handle than I had hoped. No! I caught up with her in front of the stone lantern, and I took out the dagger I got from the storeroom and... No way! No way. So then you're saying you stabbed Maya? It's strange, but I don't have a clear memory of what happened after that. Huh? No clear memory, I don't know. I think I was stabbed. Huh? What? You were stabbed? What? At the last minute, Maya Fey must have stabbed me. I'm sure of it. Oh, what are you saying? But you're alive, aren't you? That's not like her at all. Maya wouldn't stab a French fry with a plastic fork. Anyway, I suddenly lost consciousness, but before I did, I scrawled her name on the lantern. Why? Just as I was passing out, I wrote Maya behind my back. Ah, I see. That's how she wrote it. I can't believe she was thinking of that until the bitter end. That's where my memory temporarily stops. It stops? I don't have any memory of actually killing Maya Fey with my own two hands. My very last memory was... Maya's terror-filled eyes. When I woke up after that, I was in the sacred cavern surrounded by darkness. The entrance was sealed with one of those trick locks. Somehow... How did you wind up in there? I'd like to know that myself. Anyway, I was worried. I didn't know whether or not Maya Fey was dead. And I swore I wouldn't return to the underworld until I knew I had killed her myself. Okay, she doesn't know. So Maya's still alive. For a ghost, you're one tough cookie. I wanted to make sure but I couldn't do it. I couldn't get out. Trick lock stopped you, huh? I didn't know how to remove it. So then you're saying you were actually confined against your will inside the sacred cavern? Yes, I wanted to get rid of that annoying lock as soon as possible. But it wasn't easy. I kept getting interrupted while I was working on it. Interrupted? Someone came into the training hall. Who? Could it have been Maya? Huh? I thought the same thing, but I couldn't see. Why not? If someone had spotted me, I would have lost my chance to take revenge, so I made sure to hide myself well at the back of the sacred cavern. I'm so confused. Oh no! No, don't say. No, Phoenix. You can't. I don't have the answer. You can't suggest. Okay, Maya and Pearls, okay. I thought he was gonna have me guess. Pearls wanted to cover the hanging scroll in gravy. Still, I finally managed to remove the lock. But I was too late. What do you mean by that? The flies had already started to gather. Ah, you mean, I thought like flies to a dead body. The bridge had been fixed and the police had started their investigation, correct? Naturally, it couldn't go out, so instead I returned to the cavern and put the lock back on myself. I realized I wouldn't get a chance to see Maya's corpse as I had hoped, but just then, Lady Luck showed up. Lady Luck? After that big earthquake, she showed up all by herself. Oh, Iris! The real Iris? Wait! Oh! Okay, wait. I'm so confused. So there are two bodies? Two bodies of girls? So there's Dahlia and there's Iris. They're both there? I'm so confused. I came out of the sacred cavern and got a feel for the situation. So whose body is she in? Was she in, I mean. And I locked her away in my place. So she's inside there, in the sacred cavern? I'd finally learned exactly what had happened. It was then that I learned that the plan had actually succeeded. What do you mean your plan had succeeded? I had misunderstood one thing, you see. That night, the one who had summoned me, was Elise, right? I'd assumed it was Pearl Faye. Well, of course you would have assumed that was written in the instructions. But I was wrong. The person that had actually called my spirit back was... Yeah, it was Elise. Misty Faye. The picture book author. What? Well, that's really the only possibility, isn't it? After I lost consciousness in the garden... Wait. So what happened was... She was stabbed, Dahlia was stabbed while in Elisa's body, and then she transformed back. But even so, I made her commit the most vile sin a human can commit, and that is matricide, the sin of killing her own mother. No way! Wait, I'm starting to believe. She's starting to believe. Order in the court. What is the meaning of this? It's true that I was the one who attacked Maya Faye. But even so, the murderer who actually snuffed out Misty Faye's life was none other than your darling little Maya. No! Ridiculous. That's nonsense. Are you sure about that? Just think about it. There's even evidence supporting these facts, isn't there? What? What evidence? What is this so-called evidence? The fact that Maya Faye has disappeared is evidence enough, isn't it? The idea she's still in the sacred cavern is just ridiculous. She wasn't able to escape the inner temple, that much is obvious. In that case, there's only one place she could be. Where? The bottom of Eagle River? Where else? Why would she be there? Eagle River? Maya Faye killed her long-lost mother. Can you imagine the guilt she must have felt when she realized that? That's why she threw herself into the Eagle River. Most bodies who wind up in there are lost forever. Nah, it's impossible. That's just speculation. Objection, Your Honor! What do you have to say now, Feeny? Ooh. Oh. Oh! Oh! Whose cell phone is that? Oops. My ringtone. Oops, sorry, that's my phone. You cannot leave your ringtone on. Godot here. Okay, thanks. Was it something important? They just finished removing the locks from the sacred cavern. Perfect! What about Maya? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There was a woman in the cave. Uh-oh! Was it Maya Faye? It was accused... Sister Iris? No! So now you're Maya! You're the body of Maya! 100%. I know it. So, what about Maya? Where is she? You are Maya. You are Maya. There was no one else found inside the sacred cavern. No, it can't be. You're Maya! I told you, didn't I? She's dead. No, no! Phoenix, are you dumb? Stop losing all your brain cells. She's Maya. I know it. It seems that this case has come to an end, a tragic end. Oh my gosh, Phoenix, you're freaking cringe lord. The killer of Elise Donham, also known as Misty Face, case closed. Maya's dead. Wah, case closed. Wah. You're wrong, Phoenix. Overcome with guilt for what she had done, Maya Faye jumped into the death into the... Oh my gosh, why are you all assuming? You're all so dumb. Huh. I also drank coffee just now. Trite. Have you ever heard this one? Once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains must be the truth. Are you Benadryl Cumberton? No matter how improbable... Salt? Ano ka ba? No matter how improbable it may seem. What is that supposed to mean, Prosecutor Godot? According to this witness, Maya Faye threw herself into the Eagle River. Oh my gosh, I'm as smart as Godot. However, is that really the truth? Remember, this woman testified earlier that the bridge was already on fire when the murder was taking place in the garden. Which means if Maya had thrown herself into the river... Oh... It must have been from the inner temple side near the bridge. That's right, that's where she jumped from, you liar. Liar, liar, plants for hire. But that's impossible. It's impossible to jump into the river from there. What? Don't get your panties all twisted up, right? Just relax and think through the whole thing again. So it's impossible? Maya couldn't have thrown herself into the Eagle River? Yeah! Well, Mr. Wright, Miss Hawthorne claims Miss Faye threw herself in the river from the inner temple side. Do you have any evidence? No! Frick! No! No! Ito, this one. If she threw it there, she would land up here. What? Wait, could it be? Oh my gosh, Mr. Dragon Fruit. Not that again. You came at the worst time. Which one? This one, I could show this. But I could also show the other thing. Hello, how was your week? I hope it went well. I could also show this because it also has a ledge. It says, I'm screwed, dude. No way. Wait, Judge, can we take a break? Like, can I freaking save first? Please! How am I? I'm doing good. I'm tired from my travel this week. Well, no time like the present. And looks like I will present. No! I'm wrong! It's impossible to jump. No one knows that better than this witness. Oh, I was right. Lamau. What did you say? 11 years ago, you jumped into the very same river. Just take a look at this overhead map. Haha, I was correct. The donkey killed our husband's sons. What do you mean? What do you mean, it's all... She did it when I was away. First of all, it was Ignod, not the donkey. Second of all, it was just a performance. We're just acting out a genocide, a hypothetical genocide route. They're all paid actors. Sans was a paid actor, and he performed really well. So, good job. He's gonna get an Oscar. He's gonna get the biggest Oxar. Where were you when Sans is killed? Below the cliff at the inner temple side is our big rock shelf. I was at home listening to Megalovania when Salt knocked on door. Sans is killed. No. Objection! Honor, I object. Your honor, I object. Oh, you're right. She wouldn't have reached the river if she had jumped off from there. I will cross-examine that statement. In other words, if she had jumped... Why are you saying it like in spaces like it's a cross-examination? If she had jumped her, basically. You tell him, right? You tell him, because I can't. He finally figured it out. Why is Godot helping me? Oh wait, because Godot loves Mia. You're just playing with me. Maya Faye's body is at the bottom of Eagle River. There's nowhere else she could be possibly hiding. She's... Oh my god. Miss Hawthorne. Have I heard this one before? Once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains must be the truth. Yes, just a few minutes ago. Maya Faye wasn't inside the sacred cavern. We now know that she didn't throw herself into the Eagle River. No Godot loves me. Correct. That eliminates... Yeah, he's helping me! That eliminates all most likely possibilities. Now, although it seems improbable, there's still one other place she could be. What? What is this one possibility? Wait, Judge, you're not gonna get me this time. Huh. You're not gonna trick me with your tricks this time, Judge. That's obviously a bluff. Where is her dead body then? Finally, I think the pieces are falling into place. Normally, the living have no way to punish the dead, but I think there's a way to give Dahlia Hawthorne the ultimate punishment. Shall I tell you, Miss Hawthorne? Should I tell you where Maya Faye is this instant? Maya Faye is in this very courtroom. You cringe, Lord. There's only one possibility left. Namely, he's right here in this very courtroom. What? Burger King? You see, she's here in my courtroom? Oh my god. I solved this case 5 years ago, please. I'm rolling my eyes. I seem to recall that you said I had misunderstood one thing, you see. So what? But I think there's one more thing you misunderstood. What do you mean? Tell me something. At this very moment, who is channeling Dahlia Hawthorne? You cringe, Lord. Why that? That's obvious. It's Pearl Faye. That pathetic little sniveling runt. You're dumb. Pearl's tried, but she couldn't do it. Mega Brain Donkey, 200 moves ahead at all times. Yeah. Oh, I'm what they call a genius, a genuous. I'm what they call a genuous. I've never failed to challenge someone. This is the first time it's happened. Is there any explanation for why you couldn't channel a spirit? It could happen if someone else was already channeling the same spirit. Someone called me before Pearl did, but who? Pearl's even tried again on the day after the crime, but she couldn't do it. What could that mean? I think the truth is becoming clearer to you right about now. Am I correct? Oh, she's tried. Ah! It wasn't Pearl that channeled you. There was someone who called you before she could. It was me! Take that! Cringe Lord. This is an easy one. Pearls couldn't do it and Misty Faye is gone. There's only one possibility left. Gumshoe! Come on already, I can't stand attention! Okay, hold your horses. Hold your horses. Hold on to your beard, Judge. Dahlia Hawthorne, the person channeling you right now must be Maya Faye. Larry What? Oh, this you naive little girl. How could that be? Remember what this is blah blah. She said that her goal was to kill Maya Faye. Yes, that's right. But if Maya channeled the spirit of someone that was trying to kill her... Huh? Ha! Well, Gramps, what would happen? Could it be? It looks like you finally understand, Your Honor. Well, I don't. What are you going on about? What do you mean? What do you... What I'm going on about is the reason Maya channeled you. There's only one reason. To protect herself from you. Oh, genius. To protect herself from me? Yes. On the night of the crime, you were only interested in one thing. Killing Maya Faye. The path back to Hazakura was closed off and there was nowhere for her to run. So then the problem became, where would be the safest place to hide? You mean that's where she channeled me? What? At this time, you thought you had been channeled by Pearls. That's why it never occurred to you. Based in Maya pilled. She got outplayed for real. That's Maya's hiding place. Was you? No. Don't say that. Damn. She looked like Azula. She looks like Azula! You're saying that I, Dahlia Hawthorne, was played for a fool, a fiddle, by the little whelp, the little wench? Maya Faye killed herself, isn't it obvious? Objection! No. Sorry, but no. It would have been impossible for her to jump into the Eagle River. It was the only avenue of escape open to Maya. The only way that Maya could disappear from the inner temple. I don't believe you. Dahlia's going to lightning bend the judge only for Phoenix to jump in front of it. No. Dahlia's gonna lightning bend Phoenix and then Edgeworth is going to jump in front of it. Ah! I'd let her kill the judge. Yeah. I don't believe you. Stupid little girl like that who's never been out in the real world. She'd never ate baby. Well, me, of course. Huh? Oh, shoot. What the frick? Wait, who was standing beside me just now? Was it Pearl? Mia? Mia Faye? It's been a long time, Dahlia Hawthorne. I'll take it. Woo! Mommy Mia! So it's true. It was you. Oh, Godot. Huh. There's something else. Wait. What are you doing here? That hair. It's Pearl's, right? Tell me something, Dahlia. I want you to think to that night one more time. You had just cornered Maya in the inner temple's garden. And then, in the final moments of the fight, you lost consciousness. Okay. I was stabbed by Maya Faye. Actually, Maya lost consciousness at the same time as you. She did? No. Not terribly surprising since she was about to be killed. Okay. When she woke up, she was in the training hall. That's when Maya decided she needed help, so she channeled me. Wait, why did she lose consciousness? She explained in a memo that the situation she was in. She asked me what I thought she should do. Your Honor, this is ghost hearsay. It should be thrown out. I never believe what a ghost should say to me. She did that? I can't believe it. Of course, I didn't have all the details, but one thing was perfectly clear, and that was, I knew that you couldn't be allowed to wander free. Free? What do you mean? It's a race against time, so I wrote down 2 things that Maya had to do. What? Channel Dahlia Hawthorne as soon as possible, and lock herself in the sacred cavern until help arrived. So it was Maya who put the lock there. Ah. Why did you order her to do those 2 things? If she hadn't done it, Dahlia Hawthorne would have been channeled by someone else. Pearl. I see. Yes, Pearl didn't properly understand the plan, so all she was trying to do was follow her mother, Morgan Faye's instructions. If she had succeeded in channeling Dahlia Hawthorne's spirit, things would have turned out very badly, to put it mildly. That's how it was. Dahlia Hawthorne would have used the body of Pearl Faye to kill Maya at all costs. How dare you? I won't forget this. Why not just admit it, Dahlia Hawthorne? Your little plan was nothing but a big failure. Yes, another failure to add to that pile of shame, wouldn't you say? Sheesh! You got roasted. What do you mean by another? Think about it, Dahlia. Remember all your past crimes? Not a single one of them was a success. They all ended in a failure. Oh my gosh! Judge! I think we got her. We just witnessed a murder right in this court. And I just knocked down my water bottle. What? How dare you? 11 years ago. Okay. The fake kidnapping, your very first crime. Okay. You got your hands on a $2 million diamond, but she was caught. But after Terry Falls escaped and went to meet with Valerie Hawthorne, the truth was exposed. Shut your mouth, that wasn't my fault. It's because of that stupid oaf of a prisoner and that weakling of a policeman. And then, 1 year later, you tried to kill me. Well, I'm still alive, but you killed your ex. You wound up killing someone else. Coffee. As a result, you were sentenced to death. Oh no. No. It's one stupid move after another. It's no longer funny. Wipe that smug, happy-go-lucky smile off your face. Yeah. And now this. You've messed up again. You done goofed. You let Maya Faye escape, even though she was right there in front of you. Mia Faye! No, you spinster! I was supposed to kill Maya Faye like I swore I would. If only you had gotten the spiky-haired jerk the guilty verdict, I wouldn't have been hanged to death. True. But I think you finally understand, Dahlia Hawthorne. You will never defeat me. Oh, sheesh! What did you say? Whether you're alive, dead, or somewhere in between, you will never defeat me. As long as I'm around, you're destined to lose for all of eternity. Damn. Grr. She's turning! Remember what you said earlier in the trial. You said there was no way we could punish you because you were already dead. What about it? Then you said, even when the body dies, the spirit, the ego, it lives on forever. Well, your ego's gone, bruh! That's very true, Dahlia. That's exactly the punishment you'll never be able to escape from. For all of eternity, you'll have to remain as Dahlia Hawthorne, a miserable, pathetic, weak creature who could never win at anything. Sheesh! Oh my gosh! Judge, are we not gonna stop this murder? Are we not? Are we not going to stop this crime? Of mercy. She's getting grilled. Burn Eye Blue Virus, what's up? Happy weekend. And for you, there's no escape from that. No hope from freedom. Since the day you were executed, the narrow bridge that once stretched out in front of you has burnt to a crisp. You witnessing live murder. You're wrong. It can't be. Oh no, she's mixing capital and small letters. Judge. Judge. How could I lose to the likes of you? How do you pronounce that if it's like that? It no longer matters. Ghost noises. I don't care whether you win or lose anymore. The only thing I want is for you to come out of Maya's body right now. Ah! Oh, sheesh. Oh, shoot. Oh, what's happening? I'm shaking. Oh, sheesh. Oh my god. Wait! She's gonna kill us all. I'm not ready. Not ready to go. Oh shoot. What the frick? Is this a horror game? What's happening? You gonna kill me? What's happening? We got our horror stream. Hey! This is not a horror game, it's a visual novel. Hello? Maya, you're back! Maya? Maya? Are you okay? Nick? Sis? You're okay, right? Oh! OMG. Everyone ignored her. If she was a real one. Now then, I assume you were the real Iris. Yes, I was just rescued from the sacred cavern. I must say, you and your twin sister are indeed identical from what I can see. Well, duh. They're twins. It appears that everything has finally been cleared up. Mr. Godot, what happened to Dahlia Hawthorne? If you ask me, Your Honor. Looks like she went back to hell, where she came from. Seems that Misty Faye wasn't the only victim of this crime. Judge, I fell asleep. Maya's guilty. Yeah, that seems accurate for this judge. Seems accurate. Maya Faye as well as the young Pearl. Wait, how did she die? How did she die? Or was the victim of this wicked and selfish plan? Tragedy of Medium Valley has finally come to an end. No! How did Misty Faye die? It'd be best for everyone if no further attempt was made to channel that spirit again. Your Honor? Yes, what is it? But this whole spirit medium thing. It's almost weird how comfortable you seem to be with the concept now. Exactly. Well, to be frank, my younger brother is quite judgmental. He often criticizes me for not studying hard enough. That's why I made up a concerted effort to study up on Korean channeling technique. Isn't that the New Year's issue of Occult? I've seen quite a few things in my many years on the bench, and all that time I finally learned this one thing. Each case is different and takes place in its own world, if you will. In order to fully understand that world, first we have to immerse ourselves completely in it completely. And that's where my brother and I used to differ. Never thought of it that way. At any rate, it's time to pass judgment in the case of Iris of Hazakura. No! Who killed Misty? Hello? Right? Am I right, Godot? We're on the same page, right? Who freaking killed Misty? Your Honor, you're a little too fast with that gavel, Your Honor. What do you mean by that, Mr. Godot? This trial isn't over yet. That's what it means. Cause who killed her? Remember what Miss Evil Spirit said in her testimony? Huh? Dahlia's testimony? I caught up with her in front of the stone lantern, and I took out the dagger got from the storeroom, and... Yeah, it's strange, but I don't have a clear memory of what happened after that. I think I was stabbed. I know, you were stabbed, and we didn't solve that yet. Someone has to be guilty. Just as Dahlia Hawthorne was about to attack Maya, she was stabbed and killed by someone. Yes, that's right. Hi, Viscaria! Happy weekend! The person that was ultimately killed was the spirit medium that channeled Dahlia. Exactly! Elise Donim. No, Misty Faye. But who killed her? I don't know. We still don't know who did it. Exactly. See? Godot and I, we're both on the same page. We're both ignored it. So who do we arrest? That's what we're trying to find out. Pearl? Unless someone else is found guilty and the accused is still on trial. We can't let her walk until there's evidence that proves her innocence. Yeah, I'm on the same page with Godot. We're in the same boat. We're on the same shoes, whatever. But this court isn't prepared for any further testimony. Whoa. The prosecution is ready to call our final witness. Oh, sheesh. If it was an evil spirit, it was a ghost, Your Honor. The ghost did it. This one will clear up the whole mystery. The mystery of who killed Misty Faye. Indeed. Is it really alright, Mr. Prosecutor? Of course it's alright, Madame Attorney. Ooh. Very well then. Who is this final witness? Huh. Isn't it obvious? Oh, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Rip Sans. Miss Cara, please don't bring up the wounds. Don't bring up the old wounds. Don't reopen them. Rip our Madison stream. Yeah, no good riddance. There's one person who saw the whole event and will put the final dagger in this case. Bikini? Someone who saw the murder took place? The very person who saw her mother killed in front of her own eyes. Ah, Maya. You mean Maya? You can't. She can't testify after what she's just been through. She's a big girl. She can take it. It hurts. It hurts me more. To think that my twin sister, Ignod, would do that behind my back. It's cruel. It's cruel. We need to find the truth. The prosecution calls Maya Faye to the witness stand. Get up, Maya. Get up from the ground from which you fainted on. But first, we'll take a brief recess. Yay, recess time! Woohoo! Everybody, let's go have recess. I've got something to say to you, so listen up. So the donkey never beat Sans, only Ignod did, huh? Guess the donkey can't beat Sans. It's Salt. We did a reenactment of it, actually, of beating Sans, and I beat Sans in the reenactment. And Sans was a paid actor, so he didn't actually die, but he was trying his best. Let's play kickball. Yay, let's play dodgeball during recess. Woo! I don't think much of you as a lawyer. It's always the same with you. You somehow manage to just squeak by without even a faint understanding of the case. What are you talking about? Some beautiful woman always seems to come dashing in at the last minute to save you. You've got some nerve. But that's not going to happen this time. This time you're going to have to do this by yourself. Whoa. That's enough. This court is now in recess. Yay, recess time! Recess time! Woohoo! Did you bring your Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Let's play! I brought my Blue Eyes White Dragon. I'm truly sorry about everything. You were working so hard to defend me. But I was missing all day, and we didn't even have a chance to talk. What did you guys bring? I brought Oreos. She's right. When I met Iris at the training hall yesterday, they had already switched places and Iris was inside the sacred cavern. I wanted to at least be in the defendant's box today to root you on. Well, it wasn't your fault. You were locked up this whole time. There's something more important than that, though, I have to ask you. Why did you help your sister out as much as you did? Huh? If you had tried to get the help at the sacred cavern yesterday... coffee break. My sister, I felt sorry for her. Oh, shoot. Yes, but it was the same for you too, wasn't it? Yes, but at least I had Sister Bikini who was like a mother to me. If only Dahlia had come with me to Hazakura Temple. I always loved her. Dahlia was always so smart, so strong, she never complained about a thing. That's why I promised her that I would help her. Oh, are you talking about the fake kidnapping case 11 years ago? How did you help her there? Yes, I wanted to be useful to her in some way. So, you dressed up as the boyfriend, didn't you? You must have. But as usual, I was too cowardly at the last moment I ran away. Because of that, Dahlia's stepsister Valerie ended up. And the boyfriend, that was the case that wounded Mia so badly. But the things didn't end there, of course. Some people suspected that my sister was involved in the murder. Some people, you must mean? Yes, 2 defense attorneys, Mia Faye and Diego Armando, which is also Godot. He has to be. After poisoning Mr. Armando, who was getting too close to learning the truth. Huh? Poisoning? Dahlia even tried to kill the person who had unknowingly hid the poison for her. Wait! Wait. Isn't Armando Godot? Isn't it? If you rearrange the letters in Diego Armando, you could spell Godot. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. If you remove the I, the E, the A, the N, and the M, and then add a T, you can spell Godot with the same letters. Sheesh. Oh my gosh, you solved it. I can't believe it. Can you do an IQ check? There's one more thing I have to ask you. Yes, what is it? On the night of the murder, the person that cleaned up the corpse of the victim, Elise Donim, was it really you? IQ of 250. What the frick? Elementary, my dear Watson. Yo, what is going on? Sorry, Salt, you don't have IQ. Sorry. We've got geniuses here. We've got geniuses in that chat. What? What about me? 17! What? What happened? You ate my IQ! Hey! You guys ate my IQ. What the frick? The donkey were like the dummy. Yo, Salt, 93% Riz. You have to call her / him. Oh, Viscaria, 72% Riz. You have to call her / him. Say I miss us. 43% Riz. Mr. Dragonfruit, don't call. Too smart for us. That night after I rang the lights out bell. 91% Riz. Oh, the virus call it. I went back to my room. Confirmed the rig. You can't have it all, Mr. Dragonfruit. At around 10:30, I received a call on my cell phone. Beep. There's a problem. Come to the inner temple right away. I got in the snowmobile and headed for the inner temple. But the path to the inner temple was cut off, right? Exactly. And then, beep. You can't just leave the body here. So you've got to do exactly as I say. Got it? That was Dahlia, right? Oh, shoot. No, but who was saying all that? It was me. I was the one that received her body. The murder weapon had been left in her body so she wouldn't bleed too much. The staff that Mystic Elise always held. I knew it. So the actual murder weapon was a staff. Yes, that's right. I brought the body back to Hazakura Temple in the snowmobile. But who did it? Who stabbed? But why? Why did you alter the body? I didn't want anyone to know that the staff was a murder weapon. I didn't want to leave anything that would lead back to Misty Faye. So I dressed her in a robe and stabbed her with the Shishikito. Wiped the blood off the staff's blade and left it next to her on the ground. Iris, just tell me one last thing. Tell me the name of the person that called your cell phone the real killer. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I can't do it. I can't say it. Just say it! Say it! Who was it? Defendant. Yes, the judge is calling you. He wants to see you in his chambers. What? Yo. No, that's too much. In his chambers. Yo, what? There's something I want to tell you. Oh my gosh, she's gonna die! Oh, okay. Hey, yo! Oh my gosh. Phoenix, you're raising up too many people! Iris cooperated with the real killer. Maybe even from the very beginning. The judge is gonna kill Iris! Sorry, Phoenix is taken. Phoenix, it's Mia. Mia, how's Maya doing? Physically, I'm not worried. She'll recover completely. But emotionally, she's been hurt very badly by this case. I see. You don't mean she's learned who Elise Donim really was? Yeah, dude. I went to the medical office and talked with her. I told her everything I knew. But why? Maya's stronger than you think. I knew she could take it, all of it. What do you mean by that? I want you to figure that answer out by yourself. What? Please, Mia, please carry me. Please carry me, mommy. The trial is about to restart. The real killer, do you know who it is yet? Iris wouldn't tell me who called her, but still, I think that just maybe I know. Really? We do? I know who it was? I do? Everyone really saying no backseating right now. Yeah, dude, they're like, no backseating. It's in your rules, Phoenix. That night, the victim was killed in the garden of the inner temple. The criminal wasn't just there by accident, which means that the killer knew of Dahlia's plan from the very beginning. And one more thing. The victim was moved to the Hazakura temple side by pendulum. In other words, the criminal couldn't cross the bridge. That means they were stuck on the inner temple side for almost an entire day. So the culprit was someone that wasn't in Hazakura Temple the following day. Ah, that's as much help as I can give you. The rest of the battle is yours to win or lose. Okay, I've got it. Thank you, Mia. Okay, I have a theory. I think I know who it is. What exactly did Maya see anyway? And who was it that actually killed Misty Faye? Whoever it was, I have to prove it. All by myself. Okay, I know who it was. Okay, I know who it was. I know it. Phoenix. No need to take a break. Stop. Stop the recess. Stop playing dodgeball. Stop playing tag with your friends. Recess is over. Back to the court. Get in there. Wait, I'm finishing my Oreos. Oh, time's up. Ding, 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 ding. The bell's ringing. Time to go back inside the classroom. It was Gojo. Where did Gojo come from? Oh my gosh. It's so loud. It's so loud. But it's good. It felt like it was inside my brain. Now then, before we proceed any further, I'm going to announce the results of the test we had performed earlier. Tests? Yes, tests on the bloody dagger was found stuck in a pine tree. Oh yes, I totally forgot about that. The weapon that Maya Fey used when she fought with the victim. Okay, so what are the results? Was it the victim's blood or the last thing Misty Faye ever? Why mo? Due to time constraints, a full test was impossible. However, there's one thing we could say with certainty. The blood that was on the dagger was not the victim's blood. That is all. Now then, let's restart this. Even the judge is trying not to backseat me. He's like, oh, I can't give you all information. Okay, I'll give you a hint. It's not the victim. Oh, guess who? So it wasn't Misty's blood in the dagger. Then whose was it? I think it's a random bear in the woods. That's whose blood it was. I'm sure both the defense and the prosecution know this, but this trial is rapidly coming to a close. Both sides will need to show some firm evidence with their claims. I don't have. What the frick? I think a bear killed her, actually. I think that's what happened. The bear took the katana and stabbed her in the back. The witness is dangerously weak, physically speaking, so let's finish this quickly. Alright, agreed. Very well, please bring in the last witness. Oh my gosh, Maya, what happened? Witness, please tell us your name and profession. Well, she just has to tell the truth, right? I'm an assistant manager at Wright & Co. Law Offices. Maya, according to the magazine I have here, you're the spirit medium of the Korean channeling technique. I'm frightened. The fake line, I don't want any more to do with it. No, don't give up! The pain the Faye bloodline causes must be unbearable. Now then, Miss Faye, when the event occurred, you were in the garden of the inner temple, and you witnessed the moment of Miss Elise Donham's murder. Is this correct? Oh my gosh. I didn't see any... Ooh. Straighten up this instant, young lady. Oh, shoot. Huh? Pick your head up and speak clearly. There's always time for crying later. Oh, sheesh. But oh, shoot. Your mother was killed right in front of your eyes. There's nothing you can do to change that fact. Oh, shoot. But there's something you can do. You can finish this. You've been watching the whole thing, right? Dang, scold me too, Godot. Oh, how I wish I was this desk. How I wish. You've seen the witnesses come out and you've seen us squeeze the truth out of them. Now it's your turn. Let's hear your testimony. On the night of the crime, what exactly did you see happen? I wish I was the coffee. I wish I was... Oh my gosh. If only I could be born as a coffee cup. Please. Yes, Your Honor. At the inner temple. Hey, yo! I was passing through the garden on the way to a spare prep room when it happened. I just want to be the judge's hammer! Hi, Feather Duster, what's up? Suddenly, someone struck me over the head. I stumbled and ended up against a stone lantern. I think I screamed, "Help me!" Then something warm splashed over me. That's when I lost consciousness. Warm. The warm is the blood. So you were struck in the head. I suppose it must have been the staff. Maya, the person who hit you. It was Dahlia Hawthorne, wasn't it? I'm sorry, Nick. I couldn't see. I don't know who it was. Sorry, Nick, but I really couldn't. Huh. Can't say it was an especially good night for young ladies to be walking around alone. It was a bear! I know it! See, I told you it was the bear. The bear in the woods. It seems that it will be hard to determine the criminal through testimony alone. Very well, Mr. Red. Please begin your cross-examination. But this is tough because... Hang in there. Hang in there. It was you, Salt? Salt killed... Salt. You were in the game. Did you isekai? Okay, we're just going to press everything. Who else was on the inner temple side that night? Well, Sister Bikini, of course. Huh? I remember her saying, no way she killed her. But I remember her saying that Iris would be coming later as well. And the day after the incident, Edric met Bikini. Okay, it's not her. That means she couldn't be the criminal. So then, did Iris actually come later, like she said? Let me think. What do you mean cringe trial? No good out of time as punishment. She seems confused. It's probably because she's so tired. No, I'm sure I didn't see her. She must have come while I was preparing for the training. Someone struck me over the head. Who did it? Who hit you? It was that Salt. He already confessed. Your Honor, I already know. I didn't see who it was. I was hit from behind. You didn't see the person? But after that, your attacker was in front of you. How could you not see who it was? Whoa, Phoenix, calm down. Let me think for a sec. Why are you so mad? I'm sorry, I just can't remember. Maya's really having a hard time. What should I do? Press her harder. Come on, Maya. This isn't making sense. Why didn't you see this person? Well, let me think. It was, oh yeah, that's right. It was dark. That's it. It was dark. It's not good to have too much light when someone is undergoing spiritual training. Come to think of it, there was an earlier testimony to that effect as well. So it was dark in the garden on the night of the crime. Aight, which is why she didn't see her attacker. I thought maybe she was trying to hide something, but I guess not. Judging by the testimony thus far, the identity of the attacker... What? Wait, I don't know. What do you mean? You already know, Judge? You already know? The spirit that was channeled by Elise Stoneham, Dahlia Hawthorne. What? Very well, please continue with your testimony. That happened after you were struck in the head? Wait, I'm confused. Judge is speedrunning, I know, right? What happened afterwards? My attacker was in front of me, blocking off my escape, I think. You think? After getting hit like that, I was in a state of panic. There were only two things rolling around in my mind at the time. Well now, this is beginning to get interesting. What were the two things rolling around in your mind? My name is Maya Faye. 1 + 1 = 2. You see, for some crazy reason, I was afraid I was going to lose my memory. I know it's odd considering my life was in danger, but that's how it was. That's not odd at all. Your actions are understandable. Can we get a source in that math? Can we get a math check? Have it sent to the precinct. What did you do then? Sources trust me, bro. I'm a lawyer. We can't just have source as trust me, bro. I'm professional at my job. You think you screamed, but you're not sure. But you killed Misty Faye. It's Salt, yeah. You killed her. Listen, I was a complete wreck. It was dark and I couldn't see my attacker. Was it a man, a woman, an adult, a child? I had no idea. It was a bear! I told you already. I was scared out of my wits. Believe me, my dear, I'm certain I would have soiled my robes. I thought that this person might attack me, so I. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I screamed. I thought it was my last hope. Wow, it really sounds like... It sounds like poor little Maya really was out of her mind. What she meant by last hope. What do I do? Yes! Let's get the bear in here for questioning. Oh, wait a minute, Maya. What's this my last hope stuff? What? What do you mean by your last hope? No. What you said my last hope. Huh? What? I said what? Look, you were facing an attacker that you couldn't see and you screamed, right? You screamed, help me! Yeah? But you testified that you screamed because you thought it was your last hope. Oh, well, you know, that's like what you do. What do you call it when that happens? It's when you face a bear. You scream, help me! Maya's not doing so well up there. Oh, that's right. I remember now. I was facing my attacker, but that's not who I was screaming at. What did you just say? Yeah, that's right. You were screaming at... It was the person behind my attacker that I was yelling at. That's who I was screaming to for help. The person behind the bear! What is it now? I messed up. I didn't mean to let that slip out. Huh? What? Witness? Are you absolutely sure of what you're saying? It was actually the donkey wearing her cutesy bear mitts. It was my bear bodysuit that I just bought. Behind the attacker, there was another person? Oh, I meant to keep that part a secret. What do you mean? You're innocent, right? You didn't kill? It takes a ton of pressure to make a diamond. Perjury? That's what I always say. A ton of pressure. You're in a court of law here. You can't make things up or try to hide things in this chamber. Confessing to lying? She's guilty, Your Honor. Just lock her up. Witness, that information you just presented is vital to the case. I want you to add it to your testimony. I could see a man behind my attacker by the light of the stone lantern. Oh my gosh, it's Salt! A man? Who was this man? Well, you see, I couldn't see. You couldn't see? She used this excuse twice now. Shoot, you got me. Well, you know, what if like your name suddenly comes out, it's Salt? If your name comes out, I'm going to unplug my PC. Lantern light isn't very bright. Lantern light, you say? There's a great big stone lantern in the garden. Ace Attorney.X. They always light it when an acolyte is there for training. Hey, you know what they say, under the lantern darkness reigns. So I could see the person that was further away but not my attacker who was closer. Huh? That doesn't make any sense. Plus, there weren't any other light sources in the garden at that time. Ay. No one says that, ma'am. You don't mean, was it? I didn't know it at the time, but I think it was probably blood. She's saying that's when Miss Stoneham was channeling Dahlia was stabbed in the back by her killer. At that moment, I was paralyzed with fear. I was just sitting there in the snow. I'm sure blood got on everything around me. Oh my gosh, frick. Guys, I think Larry Butts killed. I think it was Larry Butts. Zero Carol. Hi, gamer. Hello, gamer. You want to play Valorant after this? That's when I lost consciousness. I've worked side by side with Maya for 2 years now. G? Oh, G, let's go. Ligo muna ako, lol. Oh, she said she's gonna take a shower. I can tell when she's trying to hide something by how she acts. And right now, I'm absolutely certain she's hiding something. Why? Why are you ashamed that you're taking a shower? Zero, if you solve this case, I'll give you Starbucks. Just kidding. I was passing through the garden on the way to a spare. Okay. No, only if I get stuck. I was passing through the Starbucks. What's the name of this case? You're so cringe. You're gonna look it up on Google. I was passing the garden on the way to a spare room when it happened. Suddenly, someone struck me over the head. I stumbled and ended up. Wait, I think I screamed, "Help me!" Oh shoot, I wasn't paying attention, so I kind of missed the entire testimony. Wait. I wasn't paying attention. Random curious question. It was the judge. I was passing through the garden on the way to a spare prep room. The killer was sad. I thought it was Salt. Yeah, I have to. Where is it? I don't see it's Salt here. It's Salt. She's not here. What the frick? I forgot to upload the mod. Time to press everything again. I was passing through a garden on the way to a spare prep room when it happened. Wait, save it. Wait, I'm so confused. Snaz Undertale. I was passing through the garden. Do I have to press everything again? Wait, I'm not gonna press everything again. Wait, I wasn't super paying attention, dude. I'll be honest with you. I was just reading everything, but it was just like, my brain was not functioning. I was just saying words. How could you not see who it was? Because it was dark, remember? Press harder. Shoot! Maya, does this attorney badge jog your memory? It was the bear! She'll remember it was the bear! Sorry for the spoilers. You wanna get banned? What happened after you were struck in the head? It's copied straight from GameFAQs? Damn it. Damn it! There's a stone lantern. Hey! I think I screamed, "Help me." What happened afterwards? After I got hit like that, I was in a state of panic. Oh no, I'm stuck! I could see a man behind my attacker by the light of the stone lantern. Okay, wait, I can ask this, right? I can press this. A man, who was this man? Well, you see, I couldn't see. You couldn't see. Well, the lantern isn't very bright. Okay, wait, let me just reread this. Under the lantern, darkness reigns, so I could see the person was further away, but not my attacker who was closer. Plus, there weren't any other light sources in the garden at the time. Hey, okay, that's when I lost consciousness. Wait. So what happened next? I don't remember. How are you saved? You don't even remember that? No, I haven't got any idea. I really don't know what happened at all. That's too bad. She's lying. She's lying. Okay, there's something here. I think it's this one. VOD watchers skip 20 hours. Oh shoot! I accidentally pressed instead of showed evidence. No, stop! There weren't any other light sources in the garden at the time. You know what the light source was? How about the lightning? How about the lightning, huh? Lightning struck Dusky Bridge. And therefore there was some light. How about the fire at Dusky Bridge, you know? The donkey's the only light we need. Well, I think you're lying. Present, Bangatama. Present it. Unlock the locks of lies. What about this, huh? Dude, I don't know. Frick. Oh, there! There, I found it. Present. I'm so smart. I'm so smart. I'm so smart. I'm so smart. So there was a man standing behind your attacker? Yeah. That man. He's the killer. It was not lit, fam. It's not. Well, I gotta tell you. That was, that night, it was, as the kids say, not lit, fam. Me as a lawyer. Real. Me as a lawyer. That man, he's the killer. He stabbed her from behind. He's the one who killed Elise Stoneham, otherwise known as Misty Faye, your mother. The killer? Maya, you know who killed your mother, don't you? Oh my gosh. Don't tell me it was freaking Phoenix, right? Am I right? It was Phoenix, right? To be frank, Your Honor. Don't use that phrase again. I think she is in shock and is quite confused. That's why she hasn't noticed the huge problem with her testimony. It was Phoenix. It has to be Phoenix, right? Phoenix, the reason why I didn't want to tell you is because it's you. You were the one who killed her. On the night of the crime, that stone lantern was out of commission. Huh? What? Yes. It's true. There's no light anywhere in the garden that night. No! Order in the court. Mr. Godot, explain this. Oh, to be a coffee cup, to be held in Godot's hand. Add the pureness of milk to the perfect, clear darkness of coffee. Stir. That is the state of witness mind right now. A cup of cafe... Oh... Damn. I guess it shouldn't be. Cafe au lait? Is that even legal? Wow, that was a quick feat reveal. What do you mean? Oh, to be a crumb in Godot's goat teeth? Mr. Trite's words are the milk and you are the spoon, Your Honor. Oh, I'm a spoon? I'm no spoony bard, I'll have you know. You must have noticed it too, Trite. This witness's mental state is highly unstable right now. Not hard to understand why she would make a little mistake like that. Objection. Sorry, but that's not going to cut it. What did you say? If there's truly no light in the garden, then there's a fatal contradiction in the witness's last bit of testimony. Nick, may I? Recall the witness's she didn't know if it was a man or a woman, an adult or a child. And yet, the witness could describe a person that was standing behind her attacker, and she quite clearly described him as a man. Ah, in other words, that would have mean that Maya actually saw our mystery person, despite it being so dark that she couldn't see the face of her own attacker. No! Shoot. It was the judge. That's why. It was the judge. What in the world does this all mean, Mr. Wright? Are you saying Miss Face saw the real killer under the pitch black conditions? Trite, do you have any idea what you're proposing? You saw the face of the bear? How could she have seen in the dark? There's no other light source at the scene. There are some things that you can only see in the dark. Really? Like what? The ghost? Maya, you did see who the killer was in the dark. How do you only see something in the dark? You could only see Santa Claus in the dark? There's only one conclusion I can draw from this. You know who this man is. Please, Nick. Where was Viz when the lights went out? In the dark. I don't know anything. Please, I'm begging you. What? I'm so scared. What do you mean? Why are you so afraid? You talk a good game, Trent, but let's see if you can walk the walk. It was pitch black, so what could the witness see? I don't know! Wait. I don't know. Nick, I don't know, ah. Nick, you better know, because I don't know. No, Nick, don't. Please, stop. Maya, stop selling me out. Maya is dead set on protecting this guy, the man who murdered Maya's long-lost mother. But I can't let him get away with it. I'm so confused. I am a lawyer and officer of the court. I'm here to find the truth. Alright, Mr. Right, time to show us what you've got. Oh, shit. Who was this person that you saw? You say Miss Face saw in the darkness. Who? I don't know. Who was it? Oh, you are so low enough. I know. It's the guy, come on, the one. It's you, Phoenix. It was Mia. No saving. It was he. Oh my gosh, it was the head nun. You thought it was a guy because of the clothes. The clothes, you can't tell. It was Larry Butts. Wait, do a quick Google search. Guys, I gotta go pee. So yeah. If you die, you start from the first game. This is permadeath. If I get this wrong, the judge kills Phoenix, and in turn I die. I have a katana on my desk, and if I get this wrong, it activates the button for the katana. Wait, there's no select Phoenix option? There's no select Phoenix option. Yo, I don't know. Wait, who could it be? Who was it? If you die, you really think you did it? I don't know. No. Okay, wait. Tell me. Ask your little hair that's sticking up for more power. The antenna. I need to receive the information. Guys, okay. Don't tell me anything, right? Don't tell me anything. But tell me, do you know the answer? Like, is it obvious? I think it's bug. I don't know why its whole profile is not popping up. Come on, you know this. You are fake. You are fake. It's pretty obvious. Imagine the court watching us just panic over who to select. Like, imagine this is an actual court, right? And I was here going over my files. Who is it? Me, like, actually a full-grown adult lawyer. And who is it supposed to be? Yo! It can't be. Don't tell me it's Larry Butts. It's Larry. Who is this? Who else could it be? You're the only one who's there. Who has something that glows in the dark? It was Godot. Because it was pitch black, Miss Faye was able to recognize the killer easily. I'm sure the court would like to see for itself how this is possible yet. Wait! Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Wait, but how do you propose to show us something like that? It's easy. We just need to recreate the conditions of that night. Conditions? Your Honor, the defense officially requests that all the lights in this courtroom be turned off. What? What? This is... Huh. Wait! But why? That was a nice bit of deduction, right? Wait, but why? And how? How are you even there? Well, everyone, this is the man Maya saw on the night of the murder. What? Well, how? How did he get there? Misty said coffee sucks. And this is revenge. Godot lost control. Boss music starts. Order, order, order. Prosecutor Godot, what is the meaning of this? And why? Surely you must be shocked to hear yourself accused of such a thing. Why aren't you denying it? No, not even why. Because I know why. I know why, but how is my question. You're asking the wrong person because he's foggy. What do you mean by that? If you've got a question, ask the witness. That's one of my rules. Well, Maya, how about it? What you saw that night? Was it 3 glowing red lights? Well, witness, answer the question. You're wrong. I never saw that. Maya, I thought the person that stabbed my mother was a man for a totally different reason. What? What do you mean? No, but then how did he get there is my question. What the? Stop your chattering, Your Honor. Chattering? She hates men? If it's worth asking the witness, ask the witness. That's all not my rules. Well then, let's continue with the testimony. Please tell us how you knew the killer was a man. Yes, Your Honor. I didn't realize it until after I woke up, but I could sniff it. The smell of a man. I know it. It was the voice smell. When I came to, I was just lying there in the training hall floor. By the time I got back to the garden, the place had totally changed. The torches were lit and the body was gone. All of the snow around the stone lantern had been carefully cleaned up too. Since the person did all that work alone, I just assumed it was a man. What do you mean? That doesn't make any sense. It was after... What? No, that doesn't make any sense. It's as Godot said, you're utterly exhausted. You're saying a woman can't do that? Yeah, dude. Also, if you consider the situation you described, it doesn't seem too much of a stretch to assume the culprit was a man. No! Your Honor, the suspect mentioned Fortnite. I knew it could never be a woman. When I came to, I was like, wait. Lost consciousness when you were there in the garden. Yes, I think it happened when the victim was stabbed. So then the person that carried you into the inner temple, it could have only have been the killer. That's what I think too. So the killer carried Maya into the inner. I don't know. I could carry a woman. By the time I got back to the garden, the place had totally changed. Naturally, the killer must have done it, right? Yes, I think so. But why would the killer tamper with a crime scene like that? There must have been something that the killer desperately wanted to hide. I don't know, you liar. It looks like she doesn't have enough confidence. I think I need to gather some information before I ask her again. Alright. The torches were lit and the body was gone. The torches were lit? Yes, that's how I noticed that the whole scene had changed. I'm going to say it was the killer who lit the torches. I mean, who else could it be? The killer probably lit them since it would be impossible to do any cover-up work in the dark. Okay, that's true. There's one thing that bothers me still. Why did the killer go to the effort of moving the body? Yeah, that's true. It's hard to see how that would be of any advantage to the killer. The only one who would gain anything from that would be the only person that was in the inner temple, Maya. Let me hear some more about the condition of the crime scene. And all of the snow around the zone had been carefully cleaned up too. Okay. So you're saying the killer cleaned up the snow. It did look really odd. Yeah, that's true. Because of the blood, right? The snow was removed in an unnatural looking rectangular shape around the lantern. There was a cloth there. There were a lot of shovels around the inner temple, but they're all really heavy. Way too heavy for me to use. Just because you're weak, it doesn't mean all women are weak, Maya. An odd fellow indeed, this killer. Why on earth would anyone want to take the snow away? There's one thing I could think of. Didn't you say that a lot of the victim's blood sprayed onto the snow? Yeah. The area I collapsed in ended up being splattered. Other words, the killer's purpose was to hide the bloody snow. I think that's the most... See, I already guessed this 5 years ago. There's something that's bothering me. If the killer just wanted to hide the snow with the blood on it, yeah, then why is there's no need to remove that amount. That's true. He could have just scooped up the snow that was stained with blood. It looks like there's some mysteries behind this issue, but I think this will help explain them. What? Maya, why mo? It's the person that did all that work. I assumed it was a man. Wait, okay. You're saying that you never saw the killer, right? Yes, but earlier you clearly stated that you saw a man behind your attacker. Nick, I'm sorry. The killer certainly went through a lot of trouble moving the body by a pendulum, manipulating the crime scene, but for what purpose? Why do all that? Okay. Alright, here we go. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Shoot. There's not much there, huh? There ain't much there, huh? Here we go. Alright. Alright. Aha! Snow! wait. So the crime. So she died 10 to 11. And then the snow stopped at 11. Okay, fine. Okay, you didn't lie about that. As the victim's blood and suspect's fingerprints is not murder weapon. Murder the victim. Stab in the back. Tracks photo. Okay. The courtyard. Okay. Horrible sketch. Dusky bridge. Worn by Elise. Found in the garden of the inner temple. Okay. Do you have any potions to heal? Shoot, I already used all my potions. Shoot. Oh no. I should have bought that max potion, dude. Lights out, Belle. Give me a moment, Judge. Let me drink a chug jug to replenish my penalties. For a low price, it's play to win. For the low price of $5.99, you can buy 300 lawyer bucks to recharge your health bar. What's pay to win? Found stuck in a pine tree. The blood doesn't match the victim's. Oh, the blood doesn't match the victim. So whose blood is it? The bear. Wait. A lantern from the inner temple garden. Woohoo! Woohoo! Shoot! That's it? That's all the evidence I have? Oh no, guys. Your Honor, we got a number 1 victory royale. Oh my gosh, Mr. Dragonfruit's gonna start again. You're saying the killer cleaned up the snow. The snow was removed in an unnatural looking manner. A lot of shovels, but they're all really heavy. An odd fellow indeed, this killer. Why on earth would anyone want to take the snow away? Okay, here's an idea. Okay, Your Honor, listen to me. Here's my idea. We take a shovel from the temple, and then we have each person listed in my evidence list, profiles list, carry it. Whoever can carry it is the killer. I call this the Cinderella strat. The Cinderella shoe fit strat. Didn't you say that a lot of the victims I think that's the most. No, it doesn't make. Couldn't they just drop it on purpose? You're not allowed to lie in court, so they wouldn't do that. They cannot do that because you're not allowed to lie. You can't lie in court. There's something that's bothering me. I don't know. Don't worry. I think this will help explain. What did I miss? Did all that work? I just assumed. Okay, wait. No, he didn't work alone. So you're saying that you never saw the killer, right? Yes, but earlier you clearly stated that you saw a man behind. Nick, I'm sorry. Yeah. Ugh. Torches were lit and the body was gone. Am I missing something here? Naturally, the killer must have done it, right? I think it's because I'm sitting improperly. Did you know that sitting properly fixes your brain? Yes, I think so. Why would a killer tamper with a crime scene like that? There must have been something the killer desperately wanted to hide. What did you want to hide? The truth is, when I saw the crime scene, I felt something. You did? Did I not press this? I felt like the killer was hiding the evidence from me, for my sake. You have to sit like L. Okay. I'm gonna sit like L. Okay, I'm sitting like L. Alright, I'm sitting like L. What? Hiding it for you? Everyone knew that I was the only one at the inner temple that night. If Sister Bikini had come back and looked at the garden, she may have thought that you had done it. No, she definitely would have thought so. We would. And you're saying that's why the killer cleaned up the crime scene to make it look like nothing had happened? Yes, I'm sure of it. Well, that's certainly an important piece of evidence. I want you to add that to your testimony. Yes, Your Honor. Wait. Press. They did it for your sake? Well, if the body and the blood hadn't been removed, I would have immediately been the prime suspect, right? Yes, I suppose that's true. Yeah, and if that had happened, the body... No! If you're real... Yeah! It was written, though. It was written on the stone, though. Master of Korean killed by her own daughter. I don't think Maya would have been able to handle it. But still, it's rather difficult to fathom the killer's motive. What reason is there to go through that much trouble to protect you? Eh? Wait. Okay. I think I'm having a hard time today because my IQ is 19 today. I think that's why. It kind of explains it, no? IQ of 30? Bruh. 83% sus! Oh no, what did you do last night? Wait, but then like, why is this here then? Oh, she's cheating using save states. Sussy Saturday just started too. IQ of 31. The body of Elise Donin was carried all the way to Hazakura Temple's courtyard. Then at the garden, the real scene of the crime, the snow that we suspect was covered in blood was scooped up and removed. It's reasonable to believe all this was done in an attempt to hide the true crime scene. However, there's still one matter that seems somewhat odd. Yes, her name was there. What would that be? You must have figured it out by now, Mr. Godot. It's a message written in blood on the lantern. It was written very clearly on the white stone lantern. Maya. Ah! If the killer was so motivated to protect Maya from suspicion, then why didn't they wipe the writing off the lantern? Ah! You're right! My IQ neighbor. Order! I'll have a... Isn't it a fact that the killer was trying to cover up the crime scene? Indeed, but it doesn't make much sense to move the body and remove the bloody snow, then not wipe off the most incriminating thing of all, the bloody writing. You're not gonna remove the bloody writing? It's speaking a British accent. Bloody, you're not gonna remove the bloody writing. Do you have the explanation for the killer's mysterious behavior? Why would this killer move the body and remove all that snow? Bloody writing! But then leave the bloody writing on the lantern. That bloody writing? Ain't gonna remove that bloody writing. Wait, that's not British. I don't know what the killer's plan was, but it's the fact that the killer left the writing on the lantern. Must be a reason for it. There's a reason for it, innit? Well then, Mr. Ray, let's hear your opinion. Wait! No! Oh yeah, I can still save. Cool. Alright, cool. I can still save. Why did the killer leave the message written in blood on the lantern? Why did the killer leave the message written in blood on the lantern? To pin the crime on Maya? There's only one reason, one as obvious as John Armstrong in a thong on the Riviera. What the frick? The killer was trying to pin the crime on Maya. Oh, I'm wrong? Huh? Nick, I shouldn't have to be the one to tell you this, but if the killer had meant to put the blame on me, then why didn't the killer leave the crime scene as it was? Oh, yeah. Once again, you've been pointing our finger where it doesn't belong. Oh, shoot. Ah! Oh no, the katana. It stabbed me. This case is extremely clear. No. No, Judge, I was just joking, no? I was just joking! Too focused on John Armstrong's thong. Judge, duh. Can't you take a joke? You can't take a joke. Oh, the killer didn't notice it. Prosecutor Godot, early in this trial, gave me some good advice. Once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains must be the truth. Maybe you're not as dumb as I thought. The real killer wanted to disguise the fact that a crime had occurred there. If that's the case, then why? Then wouldn't they? Therefore, it must mean that they didn't notice it. That doesn't make any sense. The torches were all lit and everything. There's no way any normal person would miss something as glaring as that. Dude, I read this before and I was like, it says draw. The first time I saw it, I was like, it says draw, obviously. You're right, there's no way any normal person would. What are you trying to say, right? There's only one person involved in this incident who could have missed seeing the bloody writing altogether in it. Who is the person who could have failed to notice the bloody writing? You missed it, didn't ya? Yawanka. Mr. Godot, this is what you said yesterday. Oh, I get it, red! My eyesight is pretty messed up. Even with these huge goggles in my head, I still can't see everything. Yeah, I thought it was pretty weird that he had to say that. Can't see anything. Is that right, Mr. Godot? This lantern was submitted as evidence today. I would like to... No, you know what? It's so weird. Just because he's wearing red doesn't mean he can't see red. Am I right? That's not how it works. He's too immersed in the metaverse. Like what? If I wear sunglasses, suddenly I can't see the color brown. This lantern, there's something written on it. Why is written in blood? Nonsense. It's not as clean as a whistle. Okay, I've seen this before, dude. I think I saw Daft play this. Mr. Godot, just admit it. There are certain colors you can't see, correct? You can't see red on a white background, can you? That's right, we went through this once before. During the poisoning case in Trebian. Oh no, wait, I didn't see that place. I just remember it from here. It is the apron that delightful Miss Bird was wearing at this time. He's colorblind, sheesh. All red things are completely invisible to him. So I could dress up in a full body red suit and I could be completely invisible to Godot. Is that what you're telling me? Bloodstain? What bloodstain would it be? Exactly. So Godot was the real wrong timeline Spider-Man. He should have never existed. This is the canon event, Godot. But you couldn't see the ketchup because it was red. Huh, it's strange. In a black and white photo, those letters would have appeared black to me. I wonder why I'm the only one that can't see them. So then, Mr. Godot, are you admitting it? Are you admitting that you can't see the red writing on the lantern? Is he gonna spit it out? Hey, Gramps, didn't you know? That's the reason why I don't drink red tea. I don't Wait, I wasn't sure about it until now. I can't believe Prosecutor Godot is the murderer, but they're still going back now. I finally figured out the truth. Who asked? Mr. Godot, the defense at this time formally accuses you. You are the murderer of Miss Elise Donim, also known as Misty Faye. Hard to believe this may be true, but he was trying to protect Maya, though. Like, that's my understanding, right? Once again, Mr. Red has brought up a disquieting fact about you. Huh. Huh. Just make sure you don't fill out the indictment in red ink, Gramps. Come on, how does a little graffiti make me into a killer? Witness? Besides, it's not like my name, it's my name is written there. Objection! Oh, but it is. If you remove A, Y, A, and M and replace it with G, O, D, and T, you could spell Godot. I'm certain that the killer wasn't able to see the color red. So what if he's a murderer? I'm pretty sure he didn't mean it. This is rich. Do go on, right? The answer's right there at the crime scene. My god, she's cracked the case. In the snow. The snow? How so? Well, for example, why did the killer move all that snow, Your Honor? You said it yourself. If he wanted to hide the body, why not just take out just that area? Why didn't you just take that area? Could it be because he couldn't see? Couldn't see the red blood that had seeped into the snow, and so he had to remove all of the snow. He couldn't be sure of where the blood had landed, so he removed the whole area. Why don't you just take off your goggles? Isn't it more likely the killer couldn't see the blood because it was dark? Not a chance. The torches were all lit. He would have been able to see just fine. It seems that once again this trial has taken an unexpected turn, to say the least. Could you explain this, Mr. Godot? Yeah, could you explain it, Mr. Godot? Whoa, wait. Who said it? Oh. Wait! Just a minute. Maya? My dude's playing Minecraft without shoveling. What's this as my witness? Miss Mr. Godot isn't the killer. After all, he didn't even come to the inner temple until 2 days after the murder took place. He didn't show up until after the old bridge got fixed up. Wait, what? Maya? Wait, what? You can't testify to something like that. Why? What do you mean? Whoa, 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 whoa! After the murder happened, you didn't even exist. She didn't? I'm afraid I don't fault me too, Judge. Oh my gosh, we're like the same right now. Same. Are you senile, old man? We just established this just a little while ago. Get mad at me next. Call me senile next, please, Godot. After the murder, this witness was unconscious for a long time. Because she was channeling Dahlia Hawthorne. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. Please, Your Honor, let me add to my testimony. Nick, please listen to me. Maya, do you plan to cover for Godot no matter what the cause? That's the case, I got no choice. Your Honor, let's hear her testimony. If it means we're going to hear the whole truth, I say we should not silence her. Ha! Nicely done, Trite. Very well, let's hear the witness's testimony. Please tell us what happened at the inner temple after the murder. Yes, sir, after I woke up, I began channeling my spirit left me, as it were. But little Pearly was there at the inner temple, too. I'm so confused. After the incident. I really thought this was already done. Oh, no. Okay. Back. Here we go. Pearly was also stuck in the inner temple that night. Okay? The next morning, she looked around but couldn't find anyone. The next day, when the bridge was finally fixed, she was in the spare prep room. That's when Mr. Godot arrived at the inner temple for the first time. He found Pearly first and cheered her right up. What? What am I supposed to make of this? Who is this Pearly? It's my little cousin, Pearl Faye. When did you hear about this? Oh, just a while ago when I was in the medical office. I'm terribly sorry, but what you hear from someone else is simply not admissible as testimony. What? Come on. Pearly would never tell a lie. She's a way more honest person than I'll ever be. Then let her speak. You always know the best things to say when you're under oath. Huh. The prosecution has no objection. We believe the witness. Mr. Godot, let's just move on to the cross-examination if the defense has no objections. No! What? If it's not allowed, then it's not allowed. You can't just allow it. Judge! What the frick? You're giving her a pass? To break the law? Okay. So where did you think Pearl slept that night? What? In the spare prep room next to the training hall, I guess. There's a rule that you can't enter the training hall during an acolyte's training. Phoenix failed English. But even so, why did she go to the inner temple in the first place? It seems that Pearl became very worried about Maya. She knew that the spiritual training I was about to undergo was very intense. Okay, Pearl was supposed to channel Dahlia Hawthorne, but she couldn't do it. That's why she headed to the inner temple. However, Dahlia Hawthorne was already there, possessing the body of Elise Stone Nim. Okay. She searched the entire inner temple side end to end. Well, you see, Pearl gets pretty scared when she's alone. And there weren't that many places to look. She says that she even went back and forth several times. The inner temple has two structures, the training hall and the spare prep room. And there's also a storage shack, I think. That's about it. Oh shoot. Yes, Tamagotchi? What's wrong? What? My Tamagotchi turned to Inumaki again. Pearls was looking for other people, right? Would she have really examined the storage shack all that carefully? Well, if it was me, it would be the first place I would investigate. But it's not you! That means it's possible that someone may have been hiding in the storage shack. I don't know. Pearls didn't hear the sound of them working on the bridge. What do you mean? I was just wondering why she would stay in the prep room. If it was me, I'd at least go out and wait at the foot of the bridge. Oh well, Pearly said she was sleeping at the time. She said she was so scared during the night that she couldn't sleep well and woke up a bunch of times. Okay, wait, I have to feed you. Poor little girl all alone like that. Well, we know that she had at least one friend in the Sacred Cavern, Dahlia Hawthorne, who was busy battling with the trick lock. She couldn't let anyone see her, so she wouldn't have shown herself to Pearls. What happened? Oh, dude, wait. Press. So it was your first time at the inner temple side, Mr. Godot? That's funny. Am I imagining things, or did the defense ask me a question? Please save your questions for the witness. What you heard from someone else is simply not admissible as testimony. Those are your words, for your honor. Your honor, your words. Touché, Mr. Right? Oh, well. What do you have to say, Mr. Kudo? That's all you have to say? Oh, well. Hot nights and even hotter coffee, that's what I say. If it hadn't been for this case, I never would have visited there. A freezing cold temple in the mountains. I think I'll pass. That's not an explanation. You wanted to say something, Trite? In any case, I have to find a crack in Kudo's armor while I cross-examine Maya. Very well, please go on with your testimony. After fixing the bridge, the policeman came over to the temple site, yes. And then Mr. Kudo... Yo, I don't freaking know! He cheered her up? That's what Pearly said. She said he was a very nice older gentleman. Thank you for looking after my cousin, Mr. Kudo. No, it was Larry Butts. It was Larry Butts who cheered you up. Huh. Cut it out, you're making me blush. This guy is really getting on my nerves in more ways than one. The police were obviously going over the garden with fine-tooth comb, so I decided to carry on an investigation in my own way, Godot style. I'm the same way, I like to hand down my verdicts in my own way, judge style. Oh my god! Maybe I should ask some questions, Phoenix style. So you cheered Pearls up. When I found that little girl, the first thing she asked was about her cousin Maya Faye. Really? The bridge had burned down and she was huddled up in the tiny shack with no heat. Even though she must have had a truly terrifying night there, she asked about you before she said a thing about herself. Clearly, I noticed that you weren't anywhere in the inner temple side, but I couldn't find it in me to tell her that. I gave her my last cup. She doesn't drink coffee, Godot. With milk and sugar to hide the bitterness of the harsh truth. What a sweet story! She had a thermos of coffee. Wait! Where was Godot? He must have already been at the inner temple when it happened. Otherwise, he couldn't have killed Elise Donim. Wait! Okay, wait. There's something here. I have to ask the other one. There's something else. Godot's investigation. Go. You said that you conducted an investigation on your own. Did you find anything? It looks like my investigation went about as well as yours. After all, I did miss the bloody writing on the lantern. Well, I didn't miss it, so speak for yourself, Goggles. The only odd thing I discovered was the beauty in the training hall. Wait, it's getting cold in here. Oh. Beauty? Misty Faye, naturally, clad in her stunning Japanese garb, surrounded by the hue and a okay, you were wrong. Could he find a stranger way to describe Gravy? So from... oh wait. What did Godot say just now? I think I just found his proverbial weak spot. There's only one thing of import. Wait! He said something wrong! Can I say that? Wait! Wait. If I'm understanding this correctly, she couldn't have known that it was Misty Faye. Right? She couldn't have known. What? I'm wrong? I'm wrong. Wait. I was wrong? Look around, but she couldn't find anyone. The next day, when the bridge was finally fixed, she was in the spare prep room. Wait! I'm so confused. No, because how could he have known it was Misty Faye? It was covered in gravy. That's when Mr. Godot arrived in the temple for the first time. Next day, when the bridge was finally fixed, she was in the spare prep room. Next morning, she looked around. Braille was also stuck in the inner temple that side that night. The next morning, must have been his spidey senses. Next morning, she looked around, but she couldn't find anyone. Next day, when the bridge was finally fixed, she was in the spare prep room. That's when Mr. Godot arrived in the inner temple for the first time. He found Pearly first and cheered her right up. Yo. Okay, wait. Okay. Let me figure this out. Lantern within a temple garden. Dusky Bridge the next day. The knife. Orders. Blah 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 blah. Once this is burned, gravely roasted master fire bring. Okay. Worn by Elias, found in the outcropping. Horrible sketch. Don't name. Murder. Taken that night. No, not this one. No, 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 no. Okay, is there anything in here? No. The... no, no. 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 No, not this one. No, no. Okay, let me see. Okay, Maya Faye, Mia Faye, Pearl Faye. She was found at the inner temple. Seems to know me. Must have been a 30 badge. Misty Faye. Doesn't seem to have any spiritual power. Prosecutor at 13. Miles Edgeworth. Yeah! Okay. Here we go again. In the spare prep room next to the training hall, I guess. As a rule, you can't enter the training hall during an acolyte's training. Very intense training. Rose is supposed to channel Dahlia Hawthorne, but she couldn't do it. That's why she headed to the inner temple. However, Dahlia Hawthorne was already there, possessing the body of Elise Nim. Next morning, she looked around. She couldn't find anyone. She searched the entire inner temple side end to end. Well, you see, Pearl's getting pretty scared. There weren't many other places to look. She even went back and forth several times. Training hall and a spare trap room. There's also a storage shack. I think that's all about it. There's a storage shack too? That was looking for other people, right? If it was me, that would be the first place I would investigate. That means it's possible someone may have been hiding in the storage shack. Okay, so can I press that? Can I say that? The next day when the bridge was finally fixed, she was in the spare prep room. Pearl didn't hear the sound from working on the bridge. What do you mean? I was just wondering when she would stay in the prep room. If it was me, I'd at least go out and wait at the foot of the bridge. She was sleeping. She said she was so scared during the night. She couldn't sleep well and woke up a bunch of times. She had at least one friend in the sacred cavern. Dahlia Hawthorne was busy battling with a trick lock. She couldn't let anyone see her, so she wouldn't have shown herself to Pearls. What happened after the bridge was found? Oh! Why can't we just get Pearl on the stand? Why can't we just get Pearl to testify? You cringe, Lord. So it was your first time in an inner temple. That's funny. Am I imagining things? The defense asked me a question. She's a baby. What do you mean kids can testify? They're witnesses. She really... I'm not grilling her. I'm asking her to tell her story of what she said because Maya's obviously lying. So he had never visited Hazakura Temple or the Inner Temple, huh? Huh. You want to say something, Trey? I think I got it. You shouldn't know about that piece of evidence. Yep. Yep, I know it. I know it. I got it. I got you now. I got you now, Tiger. I've got the tiger in the cage. And oh boy, do I've got the key. Oh boy. I've got the padlock right here and I've got the key right here. Let's see. Bam! Bam! Oh, shoot! Mr. Godot. The first time he crossed Dusky Bridge and went into the Inner Temple was long before the murder took place. Why do you say that? Because he just made one fatal slip-up. The hanging scroll in the training hall. Hanging scroll in the training hall? Mr. Godot, it's right. That scroll shows a picture of my mother. Maya, I know you know who it is, but here's something you didn't know. By the time the bridge had been repaired 2 days after the murder, the hanging scroll in the training hall looked like this. What's that wonderfully delicious smell? How would you be able to smell it? The morning after the crime, someone covered it in gravy. Gravy? But why gravy, Nick? Because gravy was much more than a condiment to the culprit. Well, Mr. Godot, if you really hadn't seen the hanging scroll until after the murder, you wouldn't have had any way of knowing this is Misty Faye. Oh, sheesh. Hold it. Wait a minute, Nick. Yes, take another look at the hanging scroll. Look at the top, there's a crest there. Ah, it's the mark of the master, correct? Exactly, so if you know the meaning of the mark, then you could guess it was a picture of Misty Faye on there. No! True, but Mr. Godot described what was underneath like this. Clad in her stunning Japanese garb surrounded by a hue of and aroma of Western tastes. Why did you have to say that, Godot? Yes, it's possible that he knew what the crest meant. However, he could have known that she was wearing Japanese clothing. Mr. Godot, on the day of the murder, you were hiding in an inner temple long before the crime took place. Number one, why? Number one is why. Can I ask you just one thing, Trite? Is it about coffee? This whole theory of yours, all it rests on a certain assumption. That I knew beforehand that a crime was going to be committed. That's right, otherwise there's no reason for him to sneak onto the crime scene. Of course, Mr. Godot, I knew about the plan. Huh? What did you say? Is it really— Wait! All or nothing now. Stop crying. Maya's older sister, internal mentor, Maya's cousin, prosecutor. Don't freaking know, bruv. He knew about the plan because he's played the game before, duh. He watched a streamer play the game, dude. He watched it. I just cried. Imagine the lawyer right now on the stand crying. Full on bursts into tears. Maybe it's this one. Orders from Morgan Faye. Right? Like, when was this written? It's probably written ages ago, right? This one. You read this. This crime was actually planned over a year ago. I had no idea. Whoa, Nick, you really carried this one. Morgan Faye altered the plan for her daughter's future, and these instructions were hidden somewhere in Faye Manor for a year. I didn't even know that, Nick. However, by the time Little Pearls found these instructions, they had already been unsealed. Really? Unsealed? Yes, the killer had read these instructions long before Pearls ever found them. That's how he knew the crime was to take place at the Inner Temple. And you still insist this crafty killer is me? You bet I do. But you just said that the instructions were hidden. That's right, Godot couldn't have known where the instructions were hidden. No. If he really wanted to know, he had one great chance to find out. Really? Wait. Nick, don't say anything else. Quiet. Be quiet. Nick, don't say anything. Yes, and when was that? During a visit. A visit? Morgan Faye told her daughter Pearl about the instructions were hidden during one of her visits to the detention center. That would mean the only time for someone to have learned where they were hidden. Eavesdropping on a visit at a detention center? Yes, it could be arranged if you were someone with easy access in and out of there. Like, for example, a prosecutor such as Mr. Godot. Well, that's so dumb of Morgan Faye then, right? She threw. Mr. Godot, you're under fire again. This murder could not have been carried out without prior knowledge, and you were the only one who could have acquired this information before the murder. Are you gonna spit it out? Spit out! Oh, no spit out? Humans are afraid of the dark, and yet, at the same time, we're fascinated and bewitched by it. Maybe that's why humans drink the darkness that is coffee. Sorry for always asking me, what does that mean? It means it's a reason for everything. According to your theory, the killer in this case eavesdropped on a conversation during a jail visit where he learned of a hidden plan for a crime. After discovering the plans, he hid in the inner temple and waited for the crime to occur. Then he ultimately took a person's life. And he did all of that just to protect this witness? Yes, that's right. If you're accusing me of this, wait. Godot, no questions, no questions. No questions until I have saved. No. This girl's nothing but a stranger to me. I've got no reason to go through that kind of trouble to protect her. I am what you see. I am certainly not the type to rescue the damsel in distress. The killer's behavior is certainly extreme, for lack of better word. Even considering that the killer wanted to protect this witness's life, his behavior is still a little too unnatural. However, you had a good reason, didn't you, Mr. Godot? An unshakable witness that forced you to protect this witness at all costs. I knew it! You figured it out, haven't you, Nick? Maya, I guess you were doing your best to cover for Godot. For the same reason, huh? Okay, let's see it. Okay, try it. Wait. It's very simple. Maya Fey is a lot more than just a stranger to you. What's this? There's one person who lies at the very center of this whole story. One person ties you... Yeah, well, duh. Obviously. There's a very good reason why Maya Fey's life is so precious to you. After all, she's Mia Fey's only sister. Edgeworth. Mia Fey. You once worked alongside her. That's when you were a defense attorney. Wait a second here. Mr. Godot is a defense attorney? With your honor's piercing intellect, you must have figured it out by now. The real name of this man who calls himself Godot. His real name is Diego Armando, isn't that right? What? I never saw it coming. Whoa. Okay, whatever. Last time someone called me by that name was over 6 years ago. Diego Armando, that name rings a bell. It should, Your Honor. All of this is related to a single case. A case in which a convict named Terry Falls killed himself. Mia Fey's first time in court, the tragic outcome left a deep wound in her heart. She knew that behind it all was a heartless, scheming demoness in disguise. But in the end, Mia couldn't tear off that disguise. However, there was one man who reached out to help her, Diego Armando, a senior defense attorney at the office where Mia worked. Man, look at that. Look at that. When Mia is present, it's not a testimony, it's a testimony. The frick. It's my fault that Mr. Falls killed himself. Mia, you can't cry yet. Oh, shoot. Godot. The only time a lawyer can cry is when it's all over. Sorry, nerd moment. I was moved by her. The way she put all her faith in her clients, that pure sweet heart of hers. That's why I could never forgive Dahlia Hawthorne. Mia and I thoroughly investigated that fake kidnapping incident. Then one fateful day, Dahlia wanted to meet with me. It had been 6 months since the trial. We met in the courthouse cafeteria. Really? I just remembered, 6 years ago, right here in this courthouse. You were poisoned. Even I didn't see it coming. So what happened? Dahlia Hawthorne slipped some poison into my coffee. Some newspapers at the time called it a murder, but very little information about the case was released to the press. So he's dead! Oh, but you weren't dead at all. No official reports ever actually called it a murder. I was just in a deep, deep coma. I like playing tag with the donkey's mouse. I see. My body shut down and my life became nothing but a long deep sleep. The woman's poison did a real number on my central nervous system. I lost my sight and all of my hair turned white due to the damage it caused. That's terrible. Apparently it was a miracle that I ever regained consciousness. 5 years had passed since I drank that poisoned brew. Then one morning my eyes flew open from the smell of a doctor's cup of coffee. 5 years? You were asleep for 5 years? Damn. The worst possible news was waiting for me. No! That's so sad. Mia Fey was dead. From the very moment I opened my eyes, I had already lost everything I thought I had. The woman I loved had been murdered. Oh, gosh. And the woman I loathed had been sentenced to death. Why she posed up like that? The murderer posed her like that. The woman you loathe? The woman who had spiked my scalding hot coffee, Dahlia Hawthorne. Sheesh. Man, that's so sad. Ha! Good old Mia. She didn't let me down. She got her revenge before she checked out. In the end, there wasn't anyone waiting for me when I woke up. That's so sad. For someone like me, for someone who had slept away their best days. Screw red white. All my homies hate red white. There was only 2 reasons left to live. It was for those 2 reasons I decided to become a prosecutor. Just like me for real. Good old... If Sans will accept you into our family? Yo, Mr. Dragonfruit, no. They said no. They called me. They texted me now. And they said, tell that Mr. Dragonfruit chatter that, that they're completely delusional. What were your 2 reasons to live? It was first... You first... Huh? Me? If it hadn't drank that stupid poison, Mia Fey never would have died, much less the way she did. You were the only one who was there to protect her, but you let her die. It was your fault. What? It wasn't like that. I wanted to see for myself what kind of a man you really were, so that's why you became a prosecutor. My other reason for living, she goes by the name of Mia Fey. Reason for living? It's me? It's Phoenix? His reason for living is Phoenix, guys. He just said that. This shit just a mega have gone too far. By the way, he said his reason for living is Phoenix. By the way, did you hear that? You mean me? Right, the only way I could make up for the sin of not saving Mia. His first reason to live, by the way, is Phoenix. 1 year ago, when the Korean village incident was resolved, it was obvious that Morgan Fey was planning something. Whatever her evil plan was, I was determined to stop it. My role as prosecutor put me in the perfect position to do something about her. That's how you overheard Pearl's visit with Morgan at the detention center. I knew that the time was drawing near. Since I knew the plan, I thought I could foil it. My goal was to outwit the plan. I thought if I could do that, I could keep that girl from being caught up in it. That's a taken man, Godot. Me on the other hand. You're so gross, Zeru. Hey, Edgeworth is furious. Mr. Dragonfruit is right. Just live for me, Godot. That makes sense. If Pearls had known that the actual purpose of the plan was to kill Maya, she never would have helped out. Can y'all settle down? He's only 2D. Excuse me? Finally, the day of the plan was drawing near. I contacted both of my accomplices. Accomplices? Iris of Hazakura Temple and Misty Faye. I especially needed the help of Iris. She was to take the fall in my backup plan in case we couldn't control Pearl Faye. But how did you contact my mother? Because she was alive. She had been missing for almost 20 years. Officially, yes. What do you mean officially? You've heard about it, haven't you? About the strong ties between the main family and the government. All of my romantic interests are 2D. Really, it's Salt? Well, how are they texting me then? Gojo sans Godot. Isn't that the best part? Now that you mention it, Bikini did say something to that effect. She said that the Master of the Korean had great authority. Even without her official position, Misty Face still wielded great influence. The police had been keeping an eye on her movements all this time. That's how I was able to contact her. Again, because of my position as a prosecutor. So my mother was cooperating with you? Man, don't ever forget, no matter how far away from you she was, she never stopped thinking about you. She was always... That's why I knew she would do anything to protect you. If you want to know how strong her resolve to protect you was, look at her staff. What? The one with a sword in it? The plan was to be carried out, arrived soon enough. We met for the first time at Hazakura Temple. Okay, that's when your mother showed me her special staff. I realized then, that's how far she was willing to go. She was ready to use the sword to protect you from Morgan Fey if necessary. Yes, even if it meant paying the ultimate price. Mother... That night, the night of the crime, there was just one way to stop Morgan's evil plan. You mean Pearls, don't you? We had to make sure she didn't channel Dahlia Hawthorne. Kinda lewd. What? What's lewd? Misty was secretly president of Japan all along. Oh, you didn't know your mom was president? Pearl's evil plan. Well, Pearl, what are you gonna do tonight? Well, if you'd like, you could come to my room. Perhaps we can read some books together. We thought we could prevent her from playing her part in Morgan's plan, but she never showed up. She was worried and followed me to the inner temple. That was the thing we were most afraid of, and that's why Misty Faye had to do the channeling herself. Why didn't you recognize your mother, Maya? That's my question. Channeled Dahlia Hawthorne into her own body. What do you mean? If she channeled the spirit first, then Pearls wouldn't be able to do it herself. As Master of Korean, Misty Faye's power was supreme. That's how it went down. She channeled Dahlia Hawthorne so that Pearl Faye wouldn't be able to. Ah! Alright. What? Is this true? My role in the plan was to make sure no one was going to hurt Maya Faye. That's why I hid myself at the inner temple, just in case he needed to be saved from Dahlia Hawthorne. Godot. Anyway, that's all I'm going to admit to, Trite. Huh? There's no doubt about it. You're a great defense attorney, but you're going to have to do the rest yourself. No backseating! Haha! How can the judge even keep up? I know, right? The background leading up to this incident has been laid bare. There's just one question remaining. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What do you mean who? What do you mean who? There are only two possible suspects right now, Maya Faye, and I'm sad to say you, Mr. Godot. What do you mean? Good night, Feather Duster. Good night. Well, Trite, if you're the real deal, then finish this thing once and for all. What about me? So, show us beyond a shadow of the doubt that you can finish this on your own. No, Nick, please don't. Maya, I heard the whole thing from my sister in the medical office. That's why I have to protect Mr. Godot. I can't do it. I can't testify against him after all. He's the man who put his life on the line to protect Mia and me too. But this is the law. I know that, Nick. But even so, it doesn't absolve him of his crime. Please, Maya, testify. Oh no, no. This is the final testimony. Don't bother trying to hide anything because I'll know. I want to hear the truth from your own lips. I understand. I'm sure you're right. I'm ready now, Nick. Good stream. And see you on the other side, G. It's been real. See you on the other side, G. Alright, young lady. Tell us about the moments before you lost consciousness. What exactly happened at the time of the murder? Uh-oh. Is this real? Are you finally telling the truth? Just before it happened, I think I saw some red lights. 3 of them. I thought I'd ask for help. But just then, I was splattered with blood. She wasn't dead though, and she struck back at the enemy behind her. Suddenly, the red lights went out and the whole area was dark. Just at that moment, there was a horrible scream. Right after that, Dahlia collapsed and I lost consciousness. Yo, what? These red lights, I thought you said you don't remember seeing them. I'm sorry, I thought I saw them, but then they disappeared all of a sudden. Huh, thanks, Brave tried even the best of theories. Who was it that stabbed Misty Faye? It looks like you still can't prove it. Maya is telling the truth, this time I know it. The rest is up to me, damn. Well done, Mr. Wright. Proceed with your final cross-examination of the witness. Alright. Alright. Just before it happened, I think I saw some red lights. 3 of them. Light shining in the dark. I don't think you could make a mistake about that. Yeah, you're right. I think I saw them, but I can't say for certain. Can't tell you for sure they were from Mr. Godot's mask either. I don't get the feeling she's covering for him, but press harder. Just after that, you turned towards the lights and called for help. Isn't that because you thought the lights were coming from Mr. Godot's mask? Yeah, I guess so. Maybe that's what I was thinking at the time, but I can't remember after all. There was a person I couldn't identify in front of me. Maya's life was in terrible danger at the time. There's no way she can remember the details of the scene perfectly. Alright, what did you do when you saw the red lights? That blood, was it Dahlia Hawthorne's blood? I think so, probably, just at the moment. I heard a soft scream that seemed to be close by. It was a woman's voice. So that was when the killer stabbed the victim from behind with a murder weapon, is that right? Without a doubt, Maya was really in the middle of a really dangerous situation. Anyway, the victim was stabbed by the murder weapon. What happened after that? Oh wow, I'm not getting any info from this. She wasn't dead though, and she struck back at the enemy behind her. Struck back? How do you know that? Well, you're right, I didn't exactly see it. I could tell by the sounds of their breathing and movement, and also the smell of blood. You have witnessed more horror than any young lady should have ever had in one life. Then what did you do at that point? I couldn't move. I could just barely make out their shadows moving in the dark, but I had no idea what to do. Could you still see the red lights you mentioned earlier? Yes, I think so, but But suddenly the red lights went out and the whole area was dark. Wait, I'm so confused. They went out? Yeah, suddenly I couldn't see them at all. What could it mean? The red lights were coming from Godot's mask and they went out right in the middle of the fight. He went down? Maybe the mask was damaged? Or maybe it was knocked off? Or maybe the batteries ran out? Right? Or maybe those little red pinhead looking lights just stopped working. What could have really happened then? Wait! There's a horrible scream? What do you mean by just at that moment? Do you mean the moment the red lights went out? Yes, that's right. The scream that you heard then, was it Dahlia Hawthorne? Was it a man? I don't think so. Pretty sure it was a man's voice. Oh. What? So Godot's dead right now, and now that's his corpse standing there. Okay. I see how it is. I think Dahlia Hawthorne must have taken the blade and attacked the killer with it. And the killer let out a scream of pain, huh? After that, the killer stole the blade back and delivered the final blow, I guess. Pearl's been channeling Godot the whole time. Well, Mr. Right, it seems to make sense to me. It sounds like a reasonable deduction, right? There's a contradiction? That interpretation would create an enormous contradiction. Really? I didn't know that. After all, my deductions are almost certainly never correct. Remember the testimony she just gave? Before the killer let out a scream, Maya said she had already been splattered by the victim's blood. In other words, the blade in the staff had already been plunged into the victim. Oh, is that right? She couldn't have struck back with the sword that was already stuck in her body. The weapon that caused the killer to let out a scream must have been something other than the staff. Really? If you're so sure about that, then don't keep us waiting any longer. Yeah, don't keep us waiting. Yeah, tell us. What is it? Come on, try it. Tell us. What is it? There's only one thing I can think of that could have been used as a murder weapon here. Oh, I already know what it is. If Dahlia Hawthorne had already been stabbed in the back by the staff, what could she have used to use the blah, 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 this one? Duh. Naturally, the dagger the killer brought to the crime scene of the crime. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Dagger was found at the crime scene stuck into the pine tree. Yes, the detective found that this morning and brought it to me. I'm so confused. Dahlia Hawthorne struck back at the killer with this, and she managed to wound him as well. Okay. Just because she let out a scream doesn't mean that he was wounded. For all we know, the blood in the dagger could have been from the victim. No, it was already not from the victim. Since we learned it wasn't the victim's blood, it must have been the killer's blood. The killer must have a wound somewhere in his body. Now, take it off. Take it off. Take it off. So you're saying the blood in this dagger belongs to the killer? Exactly. DNA, take off your clothes. The DNA analysis of the blood would prove it beyond a shadow of the doubt. I've got my dollar bills ready. Mr. Godot would prove that it's your blood. Come on, Godot. As the lawyer of the court, I command you to take off your clothes now. Show me your abs, Godot. Order in the court. Is this the end? Have I done it? Take it off, it's the law. Take it off or you're going to jail. Even he won't be able to change the results of a scientific test. Just show it. Come on, show it. Let me ask you something, Tret. Let's just say it turns out that I was the killer. Do you really think I would be stupid enough to leave evidence like that? What? Just think for a second. This dagger was found this morning by a detective and brought to me. There's already blood in it, correct? But even so, I was the one who brought this dagger here to the courtroom. Is this abuse of power? What does that prove? Well, if I really were the killer, I could have washed the blade off and planted another person's blood in it. That it can't be. In any case, there's one thing I can guarantee, right? That blood, it doesn't belong to me. Huh? Not a chance. What? For the good of all. In any case, it seems to be established that the killer was wounded. Yeah, so you have to show us that you don't have wounds. You have to take every single thing off. Duh. Alright then, witness. Wait a minute. What's the problem? I know I probably shouldn't say this, but there's a big contradiction in Nick's explanation. Really? Maya? This dagger, you said it wounded the killer. Okay, that's right. But, if Mr. Godot had really been cut with a dagger, his clothes should be bloody and have a rip in them, right? Maya. Maybe he just changed his clothes. That'll solve the contradiction pretty easily. What are you talking about? It's not that simple at all. Remember back to the day of the murder. Everyone that was on the side of the inner temple got trapped there. Ah, that's right. Just once the bridge was fixed and the police headed for the inner temple, Mr. Kudo was already there waiting for them. So it's under his mask. He's got slashed in the eye. No? Oh. Order in the court. What is... Wait. Maybe he brought a change of clothes with him. But no one could have predicted the lightning strike would shut down the bridge. Why would anyone have brought a change of clothes? I don't know! Did the judge take smart pills during the last recess? His recess is smart pills. Maybe the killer took off his clothes before he committed the murder. That way he wouldn't get any blood in that way. It's just too cold. Nick, what's wrong with you? That's impossible, Trite. You know how cold it gets up there late at night. After a few minutes with no clothes on, you'd be frozen solid. Ah! Why is he just throwing some theories into the court? That's all you've got. I knew you weren't tough enough to finish this. Right now, if Mia Fey were here, she would have closed the book of this case already. If Mia Fey were here, she is here. Come on, Trite. Can you do it or not? Oh my gosh. How about it, Mr. Wright? You've accused Mr. Godot of being a killer, but can you prove it? Have you got even one piece of evidence? I do? The question isn't whether I can prove it or not. The fact is, I have to prove it. That's the only choice I have. Really? I was taught that it's one of the rules of being a lawyer. Yes, I can prove it. I'm going to bring your magnificent vengeance to fruition just as you wanted. Huh, that's good. A fighter till the bitter end, right? Since there's just one piece of evidence that can prove your point, why don't we go for the unlimited penalty? Huh? What do you mean? Huh? What do you mean unlimited penalty? What do you mean unlimited penalty? Are you trying to pressure me, Godot? Because it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter, Godot. I've been 1 HP this entire court trial. Doesn't matter. If you had full HP, it would have been one shot. We did our arrest when Donkey gets it wrong. Give me a break. Tried, you got nothing. So what do I do at a time like this? It's simple. I gotta think outside the box and approach this from a different angle. Do I have to go upside down? And Mr. Wright, let's see what you've got. It's one thing I've demonstrated in the previous cross-examination. The killer was wounded. That was proven by the blood in the dagger. But we decided it was impossible for him to have hidden such a wound. Yeah, so strip! If he had been cut by a dagger, there should have been bloodstain on his clothing. Eh? There's one place. The one place the killer could have hidden his wound. In his heart. Hidden? This is it! My last stand. I need to think about this from a different angle. I don't need to think about why there were no bloodstains on his clothing. I need to show how he hid the wound. The end of the line, the final stop, Trite. Let's hear what you've got. Where's this location? What? Where is this location where you say the killer hid his wound? Shouldn't it be on his body? Like, shouldn't I be selecting his body? No? Where he hid his wound? Where he hid his wound? What do you mean where he hid his wound? In my attorney badge, duh! Where he hid his wound? Here? He hid his wound here. Bro is seat backing. Oops, who said that? Where he hid his wound. Where did he hide his wound? What the frick? What the frick are you going on about? What are you going off about, Trite? What are you talking about, Trite? Where did he hide his wound? Where's this location where the killer hid his wound? Where the killer hid his wound? Where the killer hid his wound? Where's this location where you say the killer hid his wound? Where the killer hid his wound? killer hid his wound. What? Wait, can I look at him again? Killer hid his wound. Killer hid his wound. Counter 9. Here, he hid it here. In his eyes. But once you skip 10 hours. Hey! He hit it using Edgeworth. No. Already skipped 10 hours. She's still here. What the heck? No! He drank it. Oh, he hid it in his coffee. He hid the wound in his coffee. Yeah. He hid it behind sand so the donkey would never find it. Wait! Where did he hide his wound? What do you mean? How could he even hide a wound? Oh. Where did he hide it? Hi, I'm new here. I gotta ask if you're buying the Apollo Justice trilogy. I probably will. When Sans bled, that was actually from Godot's wound. Oh, kaya pala. Oh, so he threw it there! Hi, Serena SMG. Hope you're having a great weekend. I will buy. Most likely. Most definitely.
Listen.
Thanks for the follow! Okay. Don't worry. I got this. Don't worry. I got this. Don't worry. Listen, guys. Seriously, don't worry. Stop worrying right now. I got this. Don't worry. Give me 5 seconds and then I got this. Give me 5 seconds. Don't worry. No worries. Okay? Are you guys worrying? In 5 seconds. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm waiting for Edsel to count down. I'm waiting for Edsel to count down. 1. Okay, okay. I don't know what you're talking about. In fact, I don't need to know. What I do know is that you'll never be half the lawyer she was. Isn't that right, Tret? What? What was that just now? Mia? It can't be. You're living on through him? Oh. Oh? Even as we speak, you're still hiding the wound. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot! It's beneath your mask! Oh, shoot! During the fight, the red lights given off by the killer suddenly disappeared. Sheesh. Seconds later, the killer let out a scream. That's right, your mask went flying off your face. Mr. Godot, would you mind removing your mask? Ooh, Mr. Godot, would you mind removing your mask? Shoddy. If you have a dagger wound under there somewhere, then I'd say this whole case is solved. Face reveal. Remove your mask, please. Whoa. There was an explosion. Whoa. Face reveal. Oh. I'll drink at the same time as him. Just now, I saw her spirit in you. I like you so much, please. No, you. I never liked you. 6 years ago, you helped the woman who put me to sleep by hiding her bottle of poison. The trilogy will likely cost 2K pesos. Handa na pera mo. Really? 2K? Damn it. What? While I was sleeping, you let Mia die. Can you hear the dogs in the background, by the way? I bet you can hear it. But you didn't care. You just kept living your pathetic, happy-go-lucky life. You even had the nerve to follow in her footsteps as a lawyer. I could never forgive you, that's what I thought. Mr. Godot. But I was wrong about you. I'm gonna freaking burp. Excuse me. I knew it from the very beginning. The truth is, the only person I could never find it in my heart to forgive is me. Was me. Ah! Sorry. You yourself? I was the one that failed to protect Mia. Ay! Oh, never mind. It's Gumshoe. It's Larry Butts. The great Ace Attorney costed 2K, so slightly so. But nila may Xmas Aguinaldo. Christmas Aguinaldo. Christmas gift? It 2K, but you know, it goes on sale. So it should be cheaper. Yeah, blushes furiously. I tried to avert my eyes from the truth to escape from the harshness of reality. I just couldn't face Mia's death head on, so I ran. I hid behind a mask. I threw away my true name. I couldn't even deal with being a defense attorney anymore, so I quit. But, you saved Maya. Yeah, that was my plan, up until just now anyway. What do you mean? What do you mean? Are you listening, Maya? If I had really wanted to save you, then there's one person I should have gone and talked to right away. Okay, he's gonna ask, and I'm going to get shot for getting it wrong. He's gonna stab me in the back for getting it wrong. Who would that be? Are you talking about Nick? But I didn't do it. Oh, okay. I tried to get the help of Iris and your mother, but I closed my eyes to the most important man involved, Edgeworth. Do you know why? The real reason? No? Why? Because you were mad at me. I suppose I wasn't really interested in saving you at all. Huh? I think I was just trying to salvage what's left of my own broken soul. I was trying to make up for the fact I could do nothing. I couldn't save Mia, nothing more. That's why I let you walk right into a situation that I knew was dangerous. Forgive me. You're wrong. You put your life on the line to save Maya. I can still fix it. Was it really for Maya's sake? Even I'm not sure. What do you mean by that? That night in the darkness of the garden, when I saw her silhouette. Ooh, a part of me must have known the truth. The truth that it wasn't really Dahlia Hawthorne standing there in front of me. It could have been Misty Faye or even that little girl, but I still picked up the blade. It was like I was dreaming. Stab me nuts. I'm not exactly sure what was going on in my mind at that point. Oh, to be Misty Faye in that moment. Nothing personal, kid. Was I really motivated by the pure desire to protect Maya Faye? Rather, nothing personal, more like everything personal, kid. Or was it something else? Was it my hatred for a woman who had stolen everything from me 6 years earlier? Or could it have simply been Could it have simply a desire for revenge? Oh wow, I couldn't read that properly. And now I don't know anything anymore. Neither do I, Godot, obviously. I did learn something today, however. I finally realized that I was the arrogant one. I was just chasing an illusion, a fantasy. The stupid fantasy of defeating you in the courtroom. You were the one who made me realize my folly. You never ran away from Mia's death. Instead, you picked up where she left off as a true defender of the people. Oh, sheesh. In that one moment, I understood everything. Mr. Godot. I think you already know this, but if you don't... Mr. Armando, I believe in you. I know you were trying to save me. OMG. Thanks. Your wound, it's bleeding. Huh. Did you forget already? In my world, the color red doesn't exist. These must be my tears. Ever since I woke up from my coma, I think I've been waiting for this very moment. Mr. Armando. You do well to remember this, Maya. He's so cool. Godot, you need to go to the hospital. I'll take you there. You know, I'll mend it myself. I will lick your wounds. What? The only time a lawyer can cry is when it's all over. This time, it really is all over, isn't it? Defendant. Yes, Your Honor. Although you weren't directly involved in the murder, tampering with the body of a crime and the crime scene is a serious offense in itself. I understand, Your Honor. Your Honor? Your Honor? Mr. Armando explained that to me very carefully. I knew the risk and I willingly cooperated anyway. Very well. Before I hand down my verdict, is there anything you'd like to say? Well, there's one thing I'd like to say to Mr. Wright. I want to apologize to you. Apologize to me for what? For the case 5 years ago, of course. What? 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 I just remembered. Weren't you poisoned by your own lover? Not exactly, but yeah, something like that. Even now, 5 years later, I can hardly believe it. She was going to do it. She was planning to kill me. It's not all that surprising. The two of you hardly knew each other. Huh? What do you mean? You and my sister... You only met twice? Oh my gosh, you actually dated! I was dating Iris, not Dahlia. The first time you met was on that fateful day. The day she poisoned Mr. Armando in the cafeteria of this very courthouse. The next time you met her was 8 months later. You met her again on the day she stole your cold medicine. OMG! And Dog Swallow was killed! No way! It just can't be true! I mean, during our whole relationship, we were... You were dating! For those 8 months, the woman that you thought was Dahlia Hawthorne wasn't actually my sister. It wasn't Dahlia. I hope one day you can forgive me, Feeny! Oh, what? You mean... That's right, I lied to you for 8 months. What the freak? But why? Why would you do such a thing? Ever since she gave you the bottle that day... Sorry, he's taken now, Iris. You were too late. Iris married me! My sister was trying to get it back as soon as she possibly could. Shadowin really welcome you to our family! Yo! Because of the police investigation and their surveillance, she couldn't move about freely. That's why... So you are an accomplice! My sister, from the beginning, she was prepared for the worst. Prepared for the worst? Pick one only! She thought that you might somehow discover the truth. That's why she was always ready to deal with you at a moment's notice. You mean she was ready to kill me, don't you? She already had so much to answer for. I didn't want any more sins on her soul. I begged her not to do it, and she agreed to give me a chance. That's why you came to me? You came to get the bottle pendant back from me in her place? But I couldn't get you to give it back. I failed at something even as simple as that. 8 months passed and I still couldn't get it back from you. Finally, my sister couldn't wait any longer. Oh, sheesh. That's like asking me to pick between loves. You only have 2. You only have a pair. Why can't we have both? I'm not married to either of them, so I'm allowed to take both. Wait, what? She didn't consult me about her plans for you that day. It was the first time it had ever happened. That was a bit strange, wasn't it? Up until that day, you two were partners in crime and she would confer with you. I think she must have noticed... What? Oh, that you fell in love with him. My feelings for you. If I had found she was planning to kill you, I would have done whatever was necessary to stop her, even if it meant her life or mine. Iris! After spending those 8 months by your side, my feelings toward you, they changed. I have something to say to you too. I'm in love with Edworth! You really are the person I always thought you were. Even after Dahlia Hawthorne was found guilty, I still believed in you. And I am also in love with Edgeworth. You see how he said, he didn't say I love you too as one normally would. He said, yeah, you're the person I always thought you were. How many cups of darkness have I drank over the years? Even I don't know. I tell you though, right now, this one here is the greatest cup I think I've ever had. Don't you think so, Phoenix Wright? Oh! Yeah, I think you're right. The purpose of this trial was to rule on the murder of the victim Elise Donim. At some point, I expect you will be tried for your role as accomplice in this case. I understand, Your Honor. Drink up! Very well, on the charge of murder, I hereby find the defendant not guilty. Yay! Oh, court is now adjourned. What? No confetti? What happened to the confetti? No celebration? No champagne? What? Cringe. So I guess it's all over. The way everything just ended. Was justice really served? The man who risked his life to save Maya is sent to the prison by my own hand. No confetti because Gudo is going to jail. Of course justice was served. Mia, I'm proud of you, Phoenix. Your defense was truly brilliant. But I couldn't save Mr. Armando, the man who cared so deeply for you. You're wrong, Phoenix. You did save Diego. You saved it in the only way possible. You mean, with that verdict? I think one day you'll understand too. Phoenix, I want you to remember one thing. You were as good out there today as any defense attorney could ever hope to be. Can't we have Gudo and Mia talk for a bit or something? Before sending him to jail? I know, right? There's nothing more you can learn from me. Mia, you've accomplished something I wasn't able to. I owe you a great deal. Thank you. Mia, I'm sure we'll meet again someday, Phoenix. Hey! What about Gudo? What? I've handled a lot of cases, seen a lot of things. Jail hard. Along this journey, I've found myself asking just one question. What does it really mean to defend someone? I suppose today's case produced one possible answer. Bloom? Nick? Maya? I guess it's just like my sis said. Mia? What did she say? That night, when I channeled Mia to get her advice on what to do, this is what she wrote back in my notebook. Don't worry, Phoenix will save everyone in the end. But come on, cut it out with that gloomy face. Can't you see me, sis? And I'm sure Iris too. We owe you for everything you've done for us, Nick. Maya, how? How can you be so bright and chipper after all that's happened? You were brutally attacked and even saw your mother murdered. Yo, did you like forget that your mother was murdered right in front of you? Francesca, still as softy as always, Phoenix, right? Ah! Excellent work, right? Clip it! Mr. Edgeworth, when did you get back? Oh, that's right. I guess no one filled her in on that. Edgeworth and Francesca have actually been helping me. Helping you? If these two hadn't been here on the first day of the trial, ooh! What's that look at me? The defense wouldn't have gotten anywhere. Wow, but where were you, Nick? I heard he fell into a river and caught a nasty cold. As he lay in bed, shivering from his fever with Iris's hood pulled over his head. Oh, you were lying in bed? Oh, ouch. Talk about embarrassing, Nick. You definitely need more training. Anyway, thank you, Mr. Edgeworth, and you too, Francesca. I don't suppose... Oh my gosh, it's Larry Butts. There's room for me in this group hug, is there? Oh, Larry, what's with the longer face than usual? I realized that Larry was never of any use to anyone, not even once. That's not true, right, Nick? What? You're asking me? Oh no, you're gonna ask me to... You're gonna ask me to friggin... tell him he has use? You're ask me to lie on the stand? In court? Oh yeah, of course. I knew it. Everyone would be better off if I were gone for good. No. Yeah, these portraits you painted are really good. Isn't that right, Edgeworth? Why are you talking to Edgeworth like you're a couple who trying to console a friend? What? Me? Why are you making that face, huh, Edgy? Oh, well, yes, indeed. I certainly can't say they lack resemblance. You really mean it? What about I draw you, Fancy? Did I draw you well too? My beauty cannot possibly be captured by a mere crayon. Nevertheless, I recognize the effort you put into it, and that's worth something. You'll do it like you promised you're going to model... Wait, what? Don't get carried away. Why is Larry Butts the last person I'm talking to here? How about that? I guess painting portraits is the only thing I'm good at. The painting of Pearl was pretty darn good too, if you ask me. Huh? Now that you mention it, I haven't seen her around. That's because she was Mia. Where could she have gone? Normally she would have made a beeline for Maya. Oh, I'll go look for her. I'll be right back. Huh? What's happening? Hi, Cosmic! What's up? We were just finishing up, actually. Because the plot twist is Larry Butts was the real killer and he just got away with murder. Oh, shoot! Oh! Right. ... Right. ... Right. Oh. Can I make this my wallpaper? No? The look of passion. He seemed to be uncharacteristically puzzled. I suspect you are wondering how Maya can be so cheerful despite all that has happened. Oh, you know him too well. True partners. To be honest, I can't understand it either. Francesca, that's right, she lost her father fairly recently as well. I think I understand how she feels. Maya is a much wiser person than she appears, and I think she realizes something. Now is exactly the time when she needs to be as strong as she can. What do you mean by now is exactly the time? Maya wasn't the only one that was badly wounded by this incident. In fact, there was someone that was hurt far more deeply than she. I believe it's for that person that Maya is trying her best not to cry. Is it Pearls? Someone who is hurt more deeply than Maya? Edgeworth, I think I'm starting to understand too. Wow, then tell me, Phoenix. Wait, I don't know. Who was hurt? Who? Who was hurt? Who was it? Who is Maya being strong for? Who? Yeah, who is Maya being strong for? Getting this wrong blue screens your PC. The judge is gonna shoot you with a freaking sniper rifle. Ooh. Well, surely it's Pearls, right? Pearl Faye. Okay, yeah. The poor kid, after all. The reason that she worked so hard to follow the instructions was because she loved and believed in her mother, Morgan. It's for the good of the Faye clan. I'm sure she believed in every last word. She thought she was doing it for Maya. That's why she was so happy. It shows how truly devoted she is to Maya. But it's a cruel irony that it was her exuberance that led to this tragedy. Maya Faye's mother was killed and Maya herself was put into the deepest peril imaginable. That's exactly why Maya's putting on a brave face. She's doing it for Pearl's sake, until she can see her smile again. Oh hey, so this is where you all were! Whoa. Sorry about that, Scruffy. My whip just seems to have a mind of its own. Yes! Gumshoe, marry me! What's up, Detective Gumshoe? Oh, you know this and that. Anyway, congrats on your win. Let's go out tonight, pal. Dinner's on me. My salary's just sorta gone down by a teeny weeny bit, but it's alright. I made reservation at a first-class French restaurant tonight. Are you asking me out? I'm already taken, man, by Edgeworth. Pretty good work, Scruffy. That whip was your reward. You said a first-class French restaurant. You don't mean... Très bien, where else? I knew it. We're doomed. Come on, let's go, everyone. Can't keep Maggie waiting, pal. Hey, you, crybaby, you're invited. Well, forget about me. Pearl and I will be eating at a loser's shack eating potatoes. You know, Maya's taking an awfully long time to get back. He's still out looking for pearls. What happened? What? Oh, Maya, what's wrong? Nick, what do I do? Pearly, I can't find her anywhere. Huh? I bet she just went back home, that's all. I thought so too, so I called the village, but no one has ever heard from her. This has never happened before. As I figured, she must have been badly hurt by this incident. She feels responsible for the tragedy that has befallen you, Maya. None of this was her fault. What should I do? Detective Gumshoe? Yeah, what is it, pal? Could you guys go on ahead? But what about you? Maya and I will join you guys once we find pearls. Nick! Don't worry about us, Gumshoe. We may be a little late, but we'll definitely be there. Ah, very well, Phoenix Wright. We'll go ahead. Don't keep us... Ah! Don't keep us waiting, right? Oh! Look at that face. What is this face? What do you mean by this? What is this smirk? Yeah. What is this like? It's like... it's like so shy. So shy. Where should we look? Where could have Pearly have gone? Let's go, Maya. There's only one place I can think of that Pearls might have gone to. Yeah, where? Is she even already Pearls? Asakura Temple. Good old jail cell. But kakinikilig. For Pearls, I bet this is a very important place. After all, it's where this whole incident started. What's this? You're all back again so soon? Hey, it's Bikini. Sister Bikini. So she's here. Pearly is here? She's in the training hall. Why did you go hurry along and see her? Okay. Okay. Pearly's not here. Ah, Maya. The hanging scroll. Oh, she cleaned it. Someone cleaned it off. It's got to be Pearls. Mystic Maya! Pearly! Why? Why did you just leave like that? Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! He's crying like me in the court as a lawyer. I swore that I would never get into trouble. I would never trouble the two of you ever again. Because it's all my fault that Mystic Maya's mother. That's why you came here? It's the least I could do to pray for your happiness. You don't have to do that, Pearly. It wasn't your fault. You didn't do anything wrong. Of course I'm sad that my mother is gone, but how do I say this? I'm still happy. You don't have to lie just to make me feel better. No, really, it's true. The only reason I'm still here at all is thanks to everyone who was there for me. My sis, my mother, Mr. Armando, Nick, and you. If even one of you weren't there, I'm sure I wouldn't still be alive right now. That's why I have to be strong for the people that were there when I needed them. That's all I can really do. Mystic Maya, I'm impressed. Mr. Bikini, your mother, Misty, was a strong woman indeed. I want to tell you what she said to me that night. What did she say? After dishonoring the good name of Korean, I don't have the right to face my daughter. But still, Maya is always in my thoughts. It's true. She'll always be with me until the day I die. So she knew. You knew. Your spirit was with her. That's why your mother was so strong. Even at the end, I'm sure she had no regrets. She'll always be with me until the day I die, huh? Huh? There's a rule or something all masters are to follow, isn't there? To never take the charm off until the day you die? That's a master's talisman. The thing that Misty kept by her heart and would never take off. It wasn't the container that was important, rather it was the contents. What's the contents? Oh, it's a letter. Or a picture. A photo. What is he? It was the three of them. It's only natural for living creatures to fight to protect their own lives. But what makes us human is that we fight for others. But who do you fight for? How hard must you fight? That's a true measure of what a human life is worth. We defense attorneys are warriors who are constantly challenged by that question. Aww! Well, they already broke it once. Even when the battle is over and the bonds that connect us are severed, we always return time and time and again. Mia, Maya, Pearls, and Mr. Armando, and Maya's mother too. And Godot. And Edgeworth also. Well, shall we get going? Everyone is waiting. This is a day to remember, a day when a lot of things are finally put to rest. I still can't what? Go on, sweetie. You can come back for training anytime. Okay! I'm going to make a brand new start too. Sister Bikini, I'll be back from our training, I promise. Hurry up, sayang libre na gumshoe. I know I won't go easy on you just because you're the future master. I'll make sure to prepare a reservation for you three when you come back. Wow! You know why? Because training is a battle of endurance. Okay, Mystic Maya, I'll eat lots and lots of food tonight. One thing I don't get, and probably don't want to, but what is it, Nick? Reservations for training is fine and all, but why for three? Come on, what do you think? You're one of us, Nick. Next time you can train alongside of us. No, I'll be waiting for you. Sister Bikini will take care of you. Huh? It'll be great. We're going to do the special course, naturally. You'd do anything for Mystic Maya, wouldn't you? Even walk on hot coals. What the frick? You know, I was wondering if I could just say one little thing. Sure, I am in love with Miles Edgeworth. I'm getting goosebumps too. Well then, here goes nothing. I am in love with Miles Edgeworth. Objection! Yay! Finally! After ages! I really have to work extra hard now. Master of Korean and the office manager of Right Low Call blah 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 blah. I have to be a good big sister to Pearly and Nick too. We did it, chat! What do you mean? I did it all by myself, no? I did it completely alone with my eyes tied behind my back. My hands tied behind my back and my eyes closed, I mean. He went through with a special course all the way to the end. Actually, I heard there's a legendary Esther special course here too. I think I'll surprise the two of them by making them a secret reservation. Well, what? Wait, what? And by two of them, did you mean Edgeworth and Phoenix? You must have. Oh, Maggie bought me a brand new coat as a present, pal. Honeymoon! I feel 10 years younger, I'll never take it off. Yes, but somehow you just don't seem the same. I guess a dirty, shabby old overcoat is just more detective-like, sir. Don't worry about it. In the name of love, a man will soil himself silly. What? No wonder I have so much soil on myself. Who's this girl again? Risa Hawkeye? Mr. Red, I'm once again in your debt. Thanks to you, the Treasures of Korean exhibit was a great success. What, Nani? She taught me how to use a whip and said that I must show you what I've learned. Wait, what? Huh? I think that calls for a sus check, no? That calls for a sus check. 53%? Okay, I'm not that sus yet. Desi and I started a company called Mastermind, and we're dedicated to stopping the evil plans of all the criminals in the city. Our motto is cut it out, please! Pretty cute, huh? Well, we also sell plans to the criminals as a kind of a side business. What? I wonder if that's okay. Sometimes I think maybe we're the worst criminals. What? What would happen to look at me? Desiree, the offer is still open to leave your husband. Look at me, my beloved. I wanted to show my appreciation to Mr. Wright for exterminating Don Tigre, so I lent him $500,000 in a tea set, a special thick tea. Once, when I mixed in my own two-hand. Wait, what? I bet he's drinking it right now. Went through compromise. Hee hee. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Poke me with your nose, Luke. Goth GF detected. Yeah, don't we hear from the convicted? No? I'm just old and in the way. A wrinkly, grumpy old clown nose. I guess that's what I thought. But my grandkids had a birthday party for me the other day. Talk about embarrassing. 69 years old. 69? 69? Sheesh, nice. Damn. Nice. As usual, we have an abundance of frick to do. I don't care about Basil. What the frick? Why are we talking to these people I don't care about? Adamada. Who the heck is this? As soon as I heard his name, I knew our brain circuits would align perfectly. Who the heck is this? I don't know. It's first name I don't, last name care. My, more reporters. Since the murder, we've made so much money I hardly know what to do. I think the magazines like us because I provide such a nice visual, especially in spring. I can hardly wait for Iris to come back. Ha 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 ho 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 ho. Who asked? Mod check. You're so mean. Yay! Any words from... Oh, you've turned into such a respectable man, Feeny. It was so sweet of you and everyone else to come and visit me here the other day. Of course, I was happy that you constantly had your eyes on me, but I felt kind of bad when the little one slapped you so hard you got a nosebleed. Objection! Whoa. Ben Gromman Judd. Oh, but good. Oh, that's so cute! Sean King, Miles Edgeworth. Oh my gosh, I was so happy to play as Miles Edgeworth. That was the best. Actually, I got to play as all of them. Damn. Worth. Oh yes. Oh yes. Whoa. Francisca. How is she related to Edgeworth? What the frick? When was that revealed? I never found out about that. OMG! It's Winston Payne! The change! Payne, my man! Winston Payne! Wait, who the frick? What's this? Old bag? I'm back from a long, tiring vacation. Isn't she from a really, really old game? What kind of lonely, crazy security is this supposed to be anyway? Why did they put her in? She wasn't even in this game, I think. What am I gonna do with all these macadamia nuts I bought back for everyone? I bring them over to Edgy Poo. I know. I can't accept these, they're afraid. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is happening? What is happening, bro? What am I watching? Oh, of course, Larry Butts. I finally found something I love to do. Franti's Whippity Whip trip is gonna turn the art world on its head. Should have realized it sooner. Self-centered, lazy, antisocial. I'm an artist, a really good portrait artist. I'm not a loser after all. Oh my gosh. And that's the last we saw of Larry Butts. Wah, yee! The partners are beside each other. Yee! Aww, good old. Larry was killed to death 30 minutes later. Wow. Where? Yeah, I did it. I did it. Well, we completed it. We finally finished the game. What? No, Edgeworth and Phoenix saying they're happily married? Yeah, that's a secret ending. That's a secret ending. They show it to you if you're not streaming. Because you're not allowed to show it on stream. It's NSFW. GG! Well, that was good. So next up, we have Deltarune. You have to complete the Judge Romance route first. Yo. Deltarune, yes! Yeah, but I can't play tomorrow because I'm gonna go out of town. Again. Yes, again. So, I'll have to do it next weekend. Next weekend, I will play Deltarune. So, that's the 15th and the 16th. If not the weekend after that. But yeah, most likely I'll start it on the 15th, 16th. Yay! Thank you for not helping me. Thank you for just being complete bystanders who definitely did not help me solve the case. I'm grateful. Thank you for helping, not helping or watching my journey as an attorney, a successful attorney. That was a fun Atome game, just like Undertale. So now I will have to go. No stream tomorrow. So that was the only stream for the weekend. I'll probably be back next week, maybe for a collab, perchance, maybe a horror game, a collab. So I will see you guys. Let's see. I will see you guys next time. Now do it without saying a wrong answer. I don't know. GG's. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you. Hope you have a good Madison stream. No. I mean, if you redeem the horror game, I will play a horror game, but it's not gonna be Madison. It's not gonna be Madison. Alright? Okay, bye-bye. Have a good Sunday tomorrow. Have a good Saturday tonight. And have a good weekend. Bye-bye. How do I end this, bro? Oh, there you go. Bye. If you want to play Valorant, let's play Valorant. If you want to play Valorant, let's play Valorant. Bye-bye.